Attention, can all swimmers please clear the pool? I repeat, can all swimmers please clear the pool? Thank you very much. Attention, on the request of the referee, can all swimmers please clear the pool? They want to do a check. So can the swimmers please clear the pool? Thank you.
Okay, competition time once again. If you feast your eyes to the announcer's desk, we have my co-announcer, the lovely Thea Lantingham, modeling another towel. It is also sponsored by Aquila Water. Now they do a big sports drink. So, question, how many flavors do they do? First person to give us the answer will get the towel. How many flavors of big sports energy drink go away? So now, honestly, you see what's going on? When you say in-house, like inside the training.
Yeah, testing 1 2 1 2. Okay, cool.
Don't wait. Come give it me. Come on, need some fitness then. Let's roll. First one here. The first person to give me the correct answer of how many flavors of Viv sports energy drinks Aquile has. Mr. Anton Jordan, no sir. Wrong. Next. Shush. So now shush. Insider trading is not part of our repertoire. Anybody want this towel? Really? We got someone coming down. You better run. There's somebody on the other side. First answer was wrong, second answer was correct. They have 4 flavors of Viv energy drink. Well done.
As we move over to the second.
460 sold. Last 5 uses in his face.
Final.
Chapman, Jordan Eaton. Young Matthew Saints, so we break.
Good one, he can still hold his breath.
I found the crowd. I have found the energy here at Nationals. It is day 4 and we're about to get going with the finals. I must tell you, it's been one of the best crowds that we've had at Nationals, just urging the swimmers on, urging those Olympic qualifiers on. And I'm sitting right next to Tasso, who is very excited to be here in Gebeke at this Newton Park swimming pool because, Tasso, it is your first experience of Nationals, and what have you thought thus far?
Wow, these times have completely blown me away. The exposure is one of a kind, to know that just in another country, people are trying so hard to achieve their dreams, and it's all so inspiring, and I would also want to be one of these guys.
Well, at 14 years of age, you've got such a long way to go. This is just the start of things to come. But Tasso, why don't you give us a sense of what things are like in Malawi? What is swimming like in Malawi? How popular is it? How did you get into it?
Swimming in Malawi sadly isn't as developed as it is here. So I'd like to spread awareness for it, so that maybe sponsors like Arena would come in and help develop it. It's been fed into school systems, so from a young age you've been taught to start swimming with people who are fortunate to go into those schools. And I was fortunate enough to be one of those people. And from there I started training, and I even trained by myself just to make sure that I could come here and represent Malawi well.
Last night we saw Tatiana Smith reach that Olympic qualifying time and just like set the whole arena alight. There's Chandler Clough that's also in action earlier this week. He's going to be in action in the next couple of days. And I'm sure that it's basically seeing your heroes up close and personal. What's that experience been like?
Well, I grew up watching all of these guys, so just to see them by the pool deck, no matter how far, it's an experience that you won't forget, even if it's your first time or if it's your 10th. It's always nice to come out and watch the competition and know that if these are things that people are doing, what's stopping me from doing them?
So inspiring. Tasso, we wish you all the best with your career. Enjoy the rest of Nationals and this energy. Let's join our commentary team. They are ready to take you through all of the finals tonight. In particular, we're looking forward to that 100-meter backstroke final to see what Peter Kutsia can do. It's all over to you, Derek and Chanel.
Thank you very much, Crystal Arnold. Great to catch up with the Malawian fans, the Malawian competitors. It's great to have the amount of the internationals here. Of course, we keep on speaking about those Indian competitors. But yeah, it is day 4 at the finals of the SA Nationals here in Gebeke. Good evening, Chanel. Crystal hit it on the button. There's some big races tonight. But yeah, that 100 back, can't look past that.
Yes, good evening, everybody. Yes, definitely 100 backstroke. But as we saw this morning, Peter already got that qualification time. Definitely looking forward to the women 400 freestyle. Looking to see if Dunea Gutsi can get that qualifying time there. We saw multiple multi-class athletes doing great things this morning. Christian Sadi also getting that qualification time. So we're just ready to go.
Yeah, we're going to kick things off in a few moments' time with the women's 400 IM, the A and B finals. As we wait for them, we're first going to welcome the officials to poolside as they look after what has been a fantastic event. It's hard to believe that we are already into day 4, Chanel.
Yes, time's gone by so quickly. If only you can start slowing down. Not ready for this Nationals 2024 to be over yet.
Yeah, agreed completely. Luckily, we do have a couple more days of action. Remember, we wrap up on Saturday evening, so 2.5 days of swimming still to come here at Newton Park Swimming Pool. So do not go anywhere. We've got a jam-packed roster tonight. I think we'll probably end at around 8:30ish this evening. So yeah, it's fun, it's fast, and it is furious here in Gebeke. And the good news for the locals is that today we only just had a little bit of rain.
a tad. But I'm glad I brought my winter coat, so I've been nice and warm the whole time. And yes, we have the privilege of being in this beautiful indoor heated facility, so thank you to all the organizers for hosting this amazing event.
Yeah, Chanel has downgraded to just 4 layers tonight. So then you know it's a little warmer this time around. So an urgent call, an urge for those folks that are in the area. If you are around, make sure to get here because we do have plenty of action. And we will be kicking off with those women's 400 IM finals, A and B. But yeah, plenty of space here to come and see your heroes in action. It is the best of the best when it comes to swimming in South Africa. About to take on 8 lanes in this fantastic facility. What's been your highlights so far? Looking back at 3 days of action.
Again, I don't think there's been one specific event. I think every single event has been special. Just seeing everybody out here racing hard, going best times, going Olympic qualification times, going SA records. So just great to see all the athletes bringing the A game to this year's nationals.
Yeah, it really is. And as always, we wrap up the evening with a couple of relays. And tonight's relays feature the men's and women's 4x100 freestyle. So that promises to be exceptionally exciting. Last night we saw the 50s, and now they're doubling it up this time around. But let's get straight into the action as we welcome the first competitors of the first race of the evening, the B final of the women's 400 IM. Making their way to poolside, Monica Buerta, Logan Gray, Chazelle Orton, Chelsea White, Hannah Rigby, Madison Duplessis, Katie Marcelino making her way out now. And the final swimmer to take on this B final, we have Gemma Roman, just 13 years of age from the Eastern Cape. We're about to get straight into it. The record set back in 2008 by Catherine Meeklin, 4:37.11. Don't expect that to be beaten anytime soon, but yeah, we're going to get some good times nonetheless, yeah, in Quebec. The women's 400 IMB final is underway. 8 laps of swimming await. Keep an eye out on Chelsea White, the 17-year-old from Gauteng, going into this event with by far the fastest time, 5:13.48. And Chelsea certainly living up to her reputation early on. And challenged well by Chazelle Orton, who leads the way. Early days, 32.65. Just ahead of Logan Gray.
Yeah, still a lot of swimming for these ladies to do. So we busy with the 400 IM, so the ladies have to do 2 lengths of each stroke. But also we'll see, as the strokes progress, different leaders.
Because, of course, certain swimmers specialize in certain disciplines. Makes perfect sense as they transition now.
And it's Logan Gray out in lane 2, 1:10.04, followed by Orton, 1:10.36, and White currently in third, 1:11.20.
Have you ever witnessed a situation where a swimmer has forgot what stroke to transition to? So of course, you've got the order going from butterfly to backstroke to breaststroke, finishing off with freestyle. Ever seen one of the swimmers forget which stroke they had to go to?
No, I don't really think at this level. I think it just comes naturally. Maybe when you're a little bit younger, that can happen. You have a bit of nerves in your first IM race, but definitely not at this level.
As they look to complete their 4th lap and their 2nd in backstroke before they head over to Chanel's favorite stroke, breaststroke.
Orton looking very strong in this backstroke leg.
And Chazelle Orton leading the way. Very comfortable with this discipline. as the swimmers will turn their attention to breaststroke.
Also out in lane 7, Casey Marcelino coming through nicely in that backstroke leg. So it's still Orton, White, and then Gray.
400 meters done, 400 to go in the opening race of the evening, the B final in the women's IM. Of course, no medals on offer. That will be in the A final straight after this race.
Breaststroke, definitely one of the key strokes in this IM event.
And that was a very good lap for Logan Gray. P1 for her now, 3:16.19. Her latest split. Just ahead of Chazelle Orton. Chelsea White still fighting hard. But Logan Gray, we spoke about the fact that certain competitors will focus on certain disciplines. They specialize in that, and that's exactly the case that we see here. Logan Gray, undoubtedly a big fan of breaststroke, just like you.
Very strong breaststroker. Coming nice and high out of the water, really squeezing her feet together at the end of the kick. Going into the last 100. And it is Logan Gray, 3:59.72. Followed closely by Chelsea White, 4:02.74. And Hannah Rigby, currently in third, 4:05.36. And we're down to the last 2 lengths of this 400 IM.
Goodbye to the breaststroke. Freestyle all the way to the finish. And Logan Gray maintaining a lead over in lane 2 and turning for the final time. She does so in a time of 4:36.69. And Chelsea White hot on her heels, followed by Hannah Rigby. So Chazelle Orton having dropped down to 4th position now. So this, I presume, will be a very tight finish because Chelsea White is looking very strong. There's no question that she's a big fan of freestyle and trying to close that gap against Logan Gray. It's the battle of the colors, White versus Gray.
Yes, White coming back very strong in the last 5 meters.
But it is good for Logan Gray, grabbing top spot. Chelsea White finishing second. And in 3rd position, Hannah Rigby.
Yes, great swim there by Gray out in lane 2. Coming in with a time of 5:24.57. And now she just bettered that time, 5:12.24. Well done, Logan.
So, the first victory going the way of Gauteng for the evening. Supreme performance from one of the outside lanes in Logan Gray. There is confirmation. And Chazelle Orton, despite having led for most of that race, unfortunately finishing just out of the top 3. And recapping the highlights of that race, spoke about Orton getting off to a very, very good start. And then Logan Gray taking over. Chased down hard at the end by Chelsea White. But Gray was good enough for first.
Hannah Rigby finishing on your screen.
Lovely to see the crowds present for tonight's action. It was wonderful today. We saw a couple of Olympic times set, and watching the crowds urge the competitors on stroke by stroke, knowing that they were within sight. And at the time, it certainly made the difference, having that massive support in the stands, as we welcome the competitors for the A final now, the women's 400 IM.
Yes, in 1, Lara Foos. In 2, Maurice van Jaarsveld. 3 is Kate Meyer. In lane 4 with that fastest time this morning, Dakota Tucker, 4:47.95. 5, Maurice Ross. Lane 6, Georgia Els. Lane 7, Caitlin Horn. And 8, Megan Stewart.
And they are away for this women's 400 IM, the A final. And a very good start in lane 5 from Marlies Ross. Keep an eye on Dakota Tucker, Johannesburg swimmer, 19 years of age. Did supremely in this morning's heats.
Yes, Dakota going faster than her entry time. This morning she came in with a 4:48, going 4:47. Marlies looked to be kind of comfortable this morning with a time of 4:58, slightly slower than her entry time, so it should be a great race between these two ladies.
Yep. Marlies Ross certainly taking the fight in the early stages against Tucker. Lovely name, that, Dakota.
Yes, it is.
Stereophonics sang a song called Dakota. Over in lane 3, Kate Mayer, also a name that has been very prevalent throughout the week, and nothing to choose between those front three. Dakota Tucker just ahead of Kate Mayer.
Yes, Tucker turning in 105.14, followed by Mayer 105.91, and Ross currently in third, 106.39.
That turn from Ross and then going into the backstroke, I mean, look how much he caught up so quickly. And in fact, looks like she might have edged ahead.
Yes, Tucker and Ross pulling away in this backstroke leg. But it's Tucker turning first with Ross hot on her heels in second.
At Olympic qualifying time, 4:38.53. And that SA record just under that mark, set way back in 2008. Catherine Meeklem, 4:37.11. Have you been born yet? 2008?
Yes, I was. Thanks. What a compliment. And it's Tucker at the 200-meter mark, 2:18.37, followed by Ross, 2:20.03. And Van Jaarsveld currently in third, 2:24.68.
Halfway through this women's 400 IM A final.
And there goes Tucker in his breaststroke leg.
Peter Williams will be watching very, very closely. Former world record holder, coach Dakota Tucker for many years. One lap of a breaststroke down. One to go before they finish off things with freestyle. And it is a straight shootout as predicted between Dakota Tucker and Marlies Ross.
Yes, coming in to this final with a 10-second lead on the rest of the field. But Marlies Ross is not letting her go.
No, certainly not. And it's been an impressive performance from Ross. All comes down to freestyle. In fact, she has closed the gap somewhat during this breaststroke leg. And now to finish things off with the final 2 laps here at Newton Park Swimming Pool.
And we have Kate Mayer also coming back strong on that breaststroke leg, followed by Georgia Els.
And this is where Dakota Tucker pulls away. Turning for the final time and doing so in a split of 4:13.61. 50 meters left to grab the gold. And look at the speed she passed through with this freestyle. She is just pulling away from Marlies Ross. Incredible stamina from Dakota Tucker.
And it is Tucker finishing strong in a time of 4:47.09. Followed by Ross, 4:53.47. And Van Redensburg in third, 4:57.22. Well done, ladies.
And there is the winner, Dakota Tucker. So her time quite a bit out of that Olympic time, but take nothing away from that performance. Obliterating the field. And she was challenged, and then once she turned for the final 2 laps freestyle, it was all Tucker. There we have the gold medalist, Dakota Tucker. Silver going the way of Marlies Ross. And Van Jaarsveld grabbing third.
There we have a recap of the ladies 400 IM. Backstroke leg. And there goes Tucker in the breaststroke. What a finish there by Tucker.
Mad respect for Dakota Tucker and in fact every single one of the 400 IM swimmers. Congratulations, Dakota. What a swim. What stood out for you as being your strongest?
I'd say the breaststroke and the butterfly of my race, but overall all my strokes are quite even right now, but yeah.
And how happy are you with that final performance?
I mean, it's a PB for me. I was hoping for a little bit faster, but that's okay. I've had a big few months of racing. I've been overseas for the past 8 months, so yeah, it's just nice to be home, and I'm happy to swim these times right now, so yeah.
And what is your biggest takeaway from the competitions that you've been able to have in Europe?
Well, I've been over in the States. I'm studying there, so I've just been like in that college system right now, and that has been like a really good experience for me. So to come home and race here, I feel comfortable, and yeah, it's good.
Welcome back home and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Crystal. Congratulations, Dakota Tucker, grabbing gold in the women's 400 IM. As we'll welcome the men shortly poolside. Those B and A finals. First up, B final time for the men.
Ting Wei Jing in lane 1 and 2 coming out in Carlo Brits.
In lane
3, the vet close.
Lane 4, Hayden Roll.
In 4, Caden Rolfe.
In lane 5, Ben McWilliam.
5, Ben McWilliam.
Lane 6, DeAndre Hartman.
6, DeAndre Hartman.
Lane 7, Zane Niemand.
7, Zane Niemand.
And in lane 8, Ruan Hutton.
And in 8, Ruan Hutton. So Caden and McWilliam posting a time of 4:52 this morning. Close 4:56. So it should be a very closely contested B final. And they're off in the men's B final for the 400 meters IM. Starting off with 100 meters butterfly. Going out strong in lane 2, Carlo Brits. The swimmer from the Eastern Cape.
Yeah, Carlo Brits was the man who captured a B-final victory last night that set his coach David Glover on a 100-meter celebratory sprint up and down the stands.
But it's Zane Niemand turning first in a time of 25.51, followed closely by DeAndre Hartman, 29.54, and then we have Brits currently in third. Okay, we have our VIPs on your screen.
A very good start over in lane 2 for Carlo Brits from the Eastern Cape.
And also Zane Niemand in lane 7.
Brits leading the way at the turn, 102.72 as they transition over to backstroke now.
Yes, into this backstroke leg. It looks like all Carlo Brits out in lane 2, starting to pull away from the field. Yes, so Carlo Brits turning at the 150-meter mark. Then looks like we have Ben McWilliam currently in second, followed by Hartman in third. So 25 meters to go of this backstroke leg before we move on to the breaststroke. And it is Carlo Brits turning for the breaststroke leg, followed by Matt William. And then we have Post currently in third.
Carlo Brits looking strong. And I'll tell you what, keep an eye on Ben McWilliam. Really nice performance so far from the Western Caper.
We have a nice battle going on between lanes 6, 7, and 8. Hartman, Niemand, and Hutton in this breaststroke leg.
The last of the breaststroke laps before they finish things off with freestyle. And McWilliam starting to come through very, very well. So Carlo Brits slightly in front. That McWilliams has closed the gap tremendously during this leg.
Yes, Zane Niemand coming back strong in this last 25 of the breaststroke leg in lane 7. But it seems to be all Carlo Brits out in lane 2, followed by McWilliam and Niemand currently in third.
Well, this is going to be a great finish. McWilliam looking strong, as is Zane Niemand. You can hear the crowd willing them on. Of course, Brits is a local favorite. Swims out of the Eastern Cape representing Infinity. And just when it looked like McWilliam was ready to pounce, Brits has managed to keep that advantage. Only just though. And here we go, 50 meters to go. Can Carlo hold on? And as I say that, McWilliam looks like he has gone in front.
But Zane's breathing towards McWilliam so he can see what McWilliam's doing. McWilliam's breathing in the other direction. I don't think he's going to give up this lead.
Well, this is fantastic. Look at the crowd go. And I tell you what, keep an eye on David Glover, the coach. Let's see if Carlo can do it again. The crowd is going crazy. McWilliam fighting hard. And it is Carlo Brits who gets the victory. Another one, another B final win for him. 4:46.24. Carlo Brits, the victor
What a close finish there with Mac Williams finishing in a time of 4:46.40 and hosts in 4:50.04.
Wow, Carlo Brits flying the flag high once again for the Eastern Cape in this B final. Another win for him. Then McWilliam put up a tremendous fight. Brits was just too far ahead. Nice fight back from De Wet Coast there from the Northern Cape. Zane Niemand looked pretty much sure of a top 3 finish. De Wet Coast coming through at the end. So that is the B final completed.
And there we have the replay of the B final. McWilliam currently in your picture.
And then it was Carlo Brits who took over things and held the lead for much of that race.
Men 400 meter IM A final.
And there was certainly a time there, Chanel, where McWilliam, it looked like he had edged ahead, in fact.
Yes, definitely. So we're heading into Heat 2, our A final. In lane 1, Claudio Delitra. In 2, Sven van der Linde.
Let's see, we have Kieran Rolfe.
In 3, Kieran Rolfe.
Let's give hands for lane 4, Kian Keelock.
There we have lane 4, Kian Keelock. Looked very comfortable this morning, swimming a time of 4:36.11. In 5, Cameron Casali, definitely having a very busy program over the past couple of days.
We have Juan Bosso.
In 6, Juan Boshoff.
Let's give hands for lane 7, Adrian Moster.
There we have Casali in your picture with those funky pants. In 7,
And in lane 8,
Adrian Mustard.
Guy Bezos.
And 8, Guy Vessels.
Interesting that Adrian and you shop at the same clothing stores. Wearing the same tracksuit pants there.
He's got good taste.
So all eyes on Newton Park Swimming Pool for this, the A final of the men's 400 IM. Also expected to see Matt Sates competing in this event. Surprised to see that he had pulled out during the heats, or ahead of the heats. And that certainly opened up the door for the rest of the competitors, particularly Kian Keelock, who swam a very good time earlier today.
And they off in the same final for the 400 meters IM.
Yeah, 18-year-old Kian Keelock going into this one with a 4:36.11. Slightly faster than Cameron Casali, the 21-year-old. Both men out at 20.
Yes, Keelock looking very comfortable this morning. Like I said, with that 3-second glide in the breaststroke, I'm sure he's going to pick it up with this evening swim. But it looks like out in lane 1, Claudio Deniter, the 16-year-old.
It's amazing. 6 of the 8 lanes occupied by Tshwane swimmers. Ekaleni out in lane 1, represented by Claudio Dometer. And the lone Ka Tengalenga, Adrian Mostert in lane 7.
Looks like Cameron Casali coming back very strong with 10 meters to go in this butterfly leg. Followed closely by Kian Keelock. And it is Casali turning in first, a minute .98, followed by Keelock, 101.00. And Mostert in third, 101.40.
Backstroke, the name of the game now. Second discipline of the 4 in this 400 IM.
Yes, Keelock Casali looking very comfortable in this backstroke leg, followed closely by Jean Buschoff and Adrian Mostert in 7. Looks like Keelock seems to be pulling away with 25 meters to go.
Welcome to all our viewers from around the world watching SA's best swimmers in action, including one of the best that's ever lived. Penny Haynes has been watching.
Yes, I actually had one of my swimmers that's recently relocated to America, Kelsey Chang. She actually sent me a message to say, hey, I heard you online. It was so good to hear your voice again. So, Kelsey, we miss you. Hopefully see you soon. And it's Kian Keelock into that breaststroke leg, followed by Kasali and Boshoff in third.
And Keelock still out in front at the touch. 2:46.54, 3 laps remaining. Kasali and Boshoff chasing hard. So 2 laps to go, and it's Keelock still out in front. 3:23.34 freestyle. The final leg in this men's A final of the 400 IM. Cameron Kasali, his Swane teammate, chasing hard, as is Jean Boshoff. And it looks like Kian Keelock, given his strength, given his experience, he would bet against him wrapping this victory up. Will Kasali have something else to say, though?
Yes, and he just seems to be extending that lead with 40 meters to go. And it's all Kian Keelock.
Kian Keelock looking very strong. Outside of an Olympic qualification time, but it matters little. It's great to grab the gold. Kian Keelock does exactly that. 4:25.06 to Kian, and grabbing second place. Cameron Kasali, and in third, yet another Tshwane swimmer, Jean Boshoff, wrapping up the top 3.
Keelock seems to be happy with that swim. A little bit of a smile on his face there. There we have our results. Keelock with coming in first, Kasali in second, and Boshoff in third. There we have our replay of Kian Keelock diving into that butterfly leg. Kasali in your picture. Backstroke leg, rolling the shoulders and hips. But there we have the infamous breaststroke leg.
So, what a victory there for Kian Keelock, grabbing first place. He would have no doubt expected to have been up against the likes of Matt Sates. Was not to be, so he grabbed the gold in a time of 4:25.06 in the men's 400 IM. Let's hear from him.
Yeah, Kian is standing right by. Okay, be honest. How are you feeling right now?
I can't move anything. I'm so dead. But very happy with that swim. New personal best, 2-second PB, so nothing more I can ask for.
And let's add something to that. National champion.
Yeah, it feels good. I won't lie.
How hard have you been working for this and on this?
No, we've been training very hard. I recently moved to Tux about a year ago, so all credit to Matt. I've been doing a lot of IM with him, so big shout out to Matt.
Well, we appreciate you chatting to us. Go recover.
Thank you so much.
So that's fantastic. a big shout out to Matt. I think it's twofold. Big shout out to Matt for training with me, and big shout out to Matt for opting not to race this race. Kian Kilo, congratulations. A tremendous victory and a PB.
Yes. And also a new national champion in the 400 IM.
And I like what he said. I couldn't have done more. I couldn't have asked for more. I swam the best swim I've ever swam in this event.
Yes, great to see all the swimmers leaving their hearts out in the pool, giving it their all, and I think getting out after the race is always the hardest part.
Yeah, sure. And also one of those big things as well, of course, is the fact that we keep on speaking about it, but immediately once they finish their race, they go and chat to Crystal, and more often than not, they're completely out of breath. They can't get a word out. And congratulations to Kian. Managed to be completely coherent.
Yes.
That in itself's a little victory too. As we move over now to the women's 100 breaststroke. This is a multi-class event. S14 to S15, also S1 to S13.
Yes, so this will be a combined event. In lane 2, Kate Elwood. 3, Ivana Fenka. 4, Alani Ferreira. And 5, Danica Venka.
Both the Venkas chasing times of 1:23.39. And Alani Ferreira chasing 1:29.41.
And they off. Great to see Alani Ferreira this morning posting a qualification time of 1:25.62, dipping under that mark of 1:29.41. So again, a big congratulations to Alani on that. Danica Venka just missing out on that qualifying time by 0.4. So let's hope she can get that time tonight and book her ticket to Paris.
Yeah, well, it's certainly within her sights because, we just look at the heats today. As we all know, is it a question of going for it or taking it easy? And she did go for it, but she knew that she also had in the back pocket another attempt to do exactly that, and that is what she's doing right now in this women's 100 breaststroke.
Yes, definitely going for it. Going out in a time of 38.44, followed by Alani Ferreira in 39.76.
1:23.39 is the numbers that they are chasing, both the Venkas.
With 20 meters to go, ladies looking very strong. 13 seconds on the clock left. Come on, Danica.
Danica fighting hard. And she will touch in a time of 1:22.41. Alani Ferreira having already wrapped that up at Danica Venka, 1:22.41. Remember that time, 1:23.39, which means it's under. And look at the celebrations.
Yes, both ladies booking their tickets to Paris. Congratulations.
Excellent performance there from Danica Venka.
Kate Elwood coming in third place, 1:36.4, also dipping under her morning time.
So, confirmation there. 1:22.41 for Danica Venka, and she came very close to getting inside that 1:23.39 mark earlier today. And second time of asking, she did exactly that. What a swim.
Yes, what a swim by both ladies. Going 1:22.41 and 1:22.92. Congratulations, ladies.
Alani Ferreira had already wrapped that up. She put in a tremendous time of 1:25.62 earlier. Let's hear from Alani Ferreira following that another great swim.
The dream of Paris 2024, Alani, what has it meant to you as your motivating factor?
Sure, it's really difficult sometimes, but I absolutely love what I do, so it makes it a bit easier. So.
And how happy with tonight's swim?
I'm really happy. It was definitely a challenge with Danica literally there, so I had to really find something deep within. But yeah, I couldn't be happier with a time like that.
I guess it's about trusting the process, and when we say that, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, my coach has definitely told me multiple times in the last few weeks to trust the process because I wasn't. But I still have another 2 weeks to European champs. Well, not even 10 days. And I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Well, congratulations and all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Crystal. Congratulations to Alani Ferreira. Also, congratulations to Danica Venka on grabbing those tickets. Alani having already done the job. But great to see another fantastic swim from her. As we now move over to the men's side of things. This is the men's 100 breaststroke S14 to S15 multi-class. Making his way out to poolside, Amtele Tamarana, 20-year-old from Central Gauteng. Next up, Eli Lawrence, 21 years of age, from the Free State.
Let's hear it from lane 4, Nathan Hendricks.
And then we've got Nathan Hendricks. And listen to the cheers. Man, this guy's intimidating. Great swimmer.
Yes, great swim by Nathan Hendricks this morning, that 400 freestyle, booking his ticket to Paris.
Nathan, 18 years of age, from Mpumalanga. And last but certainly not least, Mpho Manganye from Gauteng. Enjoying the music, enjoying the atmosphere, looking very relaxed ahead of this final.
So we have Amkele in 2, Eli in 3, Nathan Hendricks in 4, and Mpho Manganye in 5. And they're off. Another great start there by Amkele in lane 2, followed closely by Nathan Hendricks in 4.
Nathan Hendricks has certainly been one of the big names during this week. Outstanding swimmer. And he makes a turn in 34.68.
Followed by Amkele with a 37.42. So Nathan Hendricks on track for dipping under his time set this morning, 1:19.47. Looking good with 10 meters to go.
And Nathan surging home. Extremely powerful. Nathan Hendricks, 1:13.10 for him.
Followed by Amkele in second place with a time of 1:21.30. Ganye finishing very strong with 6 meters to go, followed by Eli Lawrence. Ganye finishing in time of 1:41, followed by Lawrence 1:45. Congratulations to these gentlemen.
No confirmation there.
Now do this next race.
So highlights there of what we just witnessed. The multi-class 100 breaststroke, S14, S15, S1 to S13. So Nathan in SB13. Falling just outside that qualifying time, unfortunately. That time was 1:11.90. Nathan Hendricks grabbing a 1:13.10.
I'm going to love and leave you for a little bit. I see my chair's been taken over. And now he's going live.
As we wave goodbye to Chanel for a couple of seconds, reason being is that Chad Leclerc enjoyed commentating so much last night. Just can't keep the mic away from him at the moment. Evening, Chad. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Yeah, good, thank you. Do you enjoy the swimming so far?
I'm back. And we live on Cyber Smart Aquatics. Me and Chanel. No, it was amazing. Watched it so far. Really enjoyed it. Now I want to come back and have a check how Bailey does. We traveled together.
Okay.
So very excited to see her swim. She had a good little swim this morning. Let's see if she can get a PB tonight.
And that is Bailey Lambert. She's in the B final from KZN, 14 years of age. And this is for the women's 100 backstroke B final. So first up poolside, Natalie Landman from Swane. Christine Vessels up next.
All right.
Grace Morris, first of the Western Cape swimmers. She'll be competing in lane 3.
Bailey, let's go.
So tell us a bit more about Bailey Lambert.
No, she's been on a bit of a tear lately. She did the great juniors, and yeah, my parents were at her mom's 50th last 2 weeks ago. Good time, and yeah, she's really pumped up for this one. So let's see if she can go 104.
Well,
104.7.
Well, she'll be competing against the likes of Cassidy Burgess, made her way outside, Indiana de Villiers, Giselle Moritz over in lane 7, and Lazanne de Villiers occupying lane 8. Here we go. The women's 100-meter backstroke. It's going to be far faster and far more furious. And a little earlier, of course, we had the 400 IMs. Tough going. Extremely, extremely hard. And they get themselves into the water. Two laps to go of backstroke action in this women's B final. Bailey Lambert off to a very good start. And over in lane 3, though, going along very nicely, Grace Morris, 16-year-old from the Western Cape.
Very nice. Very young field again, eh?
Yeah,
saying that every night, but it's been it's great to see the youngsters coming through.
Yeah, we've got about 8 years difference between the oldest competitor and the youngest competitor. Natalie Landman, 22 years of age, and young Bailey Lambert, just 14 years old, as a swimmer from KZN. But leading the way after the first lap, Grace Morris just ahead of Burgess, with Lambert lying in third spot.
Nice swim, ladies.
And here we make our way to the final 25 of this women's 100 backstroke B final. Nothing to choose between the three of them. Listen to the crowd going wild.
It's a good little race between Grace, Bailey, and Cassidy. Really nice here.
Over in 5, this is Cassidy Burgess looking very strong. Cassidy Burgess will go on to
really
take
good.
the win, doing so in 103.
Wow, 103.8, that's pretty good. Amazing.
Bailey Lambert just edged out, and she'll finish in second. Grace Morris
Actually,
grabbing
two really
third.
good swims there. Bailey getting a PB there, pretty good. Great job, girl.
Yeah, congratulations to them. Confirmation of
103.8
this.
also, pretty solid swim.
Yeah, Cassidy Burgess with the victory, flying the flag for the Western Cape.
The three youngsters, 14, 15, and 16.
Yeah. It's like we're looking into mirrors, age-wise. Just a few years younger than we are.
Yeah.
All ready for your big one tomorrow?
I'm excited. Tomorrow's going to be a good one.
What time are you in the pool tomorrow?
I think
for the actual race.
First up, yeah. So I think the heats will be, I'm assuming around 10, because I'm probably like 15th heats.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, probably around 6:05 tomorrow night. So if anyone's around, it'd be great to see you. I think day one for me was pretty cool, having a nice support there. I hear the crowd walking out, it was really cool. Always my dad's the loudest, you know. Come on, boy.
Well, tell you what, I think there are plenty of people around. There is. There's your
very cool.
dad watching. And then, of course, tomorrow is the big one. The big 2-1, 21 years old.
I mean, you know what? It's been a long time coming. I'm very, very excited. And the dinner afterwards, it's going to be fun too.
No, it's going to be really, really cool. Looking forward to it. We'll be celebrating your birthday here in Quebec and hopefully celebrating with a victory.
Absolutely, absolutely. No, we're very excited. I think it's going to be a tough little battle between me and Maddie. And yeah, hopefully we can both go 51. I think it'll be amazing. Obviously, both of us qualified, so no real pressure to qualify, but I think it'll be nice just to, you know, have a good time. See how we go.
Well, as we head towards this A final now, the women's 100 backstroke. And making way out to the side of the pool. We've got Carissa van Rooyen, Taylor Jonker, Jessica Thompson, Mila Dracopoulos. Really a great swimmer is Mila, also just 17 years old.
Absolutely. This is quite a strong field. They're quite close also. Everyone pretty much hovering around the 102 highs to 103 lows. So it's going to be quite a good little tussle here. Huh?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hannah Pierce will be competing in lane 5. Karen Haps over in lane 6. Michaela de Villiers making her way out to the pool. She'll be in lane 7. And last but certainly not least, in lane 8, we've got Emma de Vet from the Western Cape.
Let's go, Emma. All right.
So this is going to be a big one. And yeah, there's nothing much to choose. You mentioned those times. The fastest entry time going into this was Dracopoulos, but 1-2 high 6, and also the same can be said of Thompson, so it doesn't really matter.
It's going to be nothing. I think the 3, 4, and 5 is going to be a good match here.
Yeah, so there you heard it. Keep an eye on lanes 3, 4, and 5 from the man himself, Chad de Clos, as we begin the A final of the women's 100 backstroke. So lifting herself high to the water was Mila Dracopoulos as she begins the first of 2 laps in this women's A final 100 backstroke. A good start from those lanes 1 to 4.
Looks like lane 7, eh? Looks like Michaela taking early lead there, no?
Michaela de Villiers just dropping back slightly. And she's nothing to choose at all.
All 30 lows, so this is going to be a fast.
Karen Hafst had the slight lead at the touch as they make their way back towards the finish. Listen to that crowd cheering them on. This is exceptionally close. Dracopoulos now making her presence felt. Mila Dracopoulos looking good.
Yeah, it's looking like Mila coming down the stretch here.
Yeah,
Great
Dracopoulos.
back end there.
And as we say that, Taylor Jonker also looking strong, but Mila Dracopoulos pulling away from the pack, and Mila Dracopoulos will grab the victory, and she does so in a time of 1:01.70.
Wow, great second 50 for Mila.
Well, I tell you what, I mean, having a look at that Olympic qualifying time, in a 5:09.99, it's still a little bit out, but I mean, 17 years of age.
Absolutely. No, fantastic, man. I think even, just having a look at the ages here, I mean, I'm just so impressed at the depth that we're having with such youngsters, you know. Haven't seen this in a long time, you know, especially at the women's side, you know, like we said yesterday.
Yeah, exactly that. Mila Dracopoulos coached by the one and only Wayne Ridden, and capturing a great victory, the KZN swimmer. Michaela de Villiers finishing second, and Hannah Pierce grabbing third spot. That was enjoyable. Wow.
It was a good race.
Nice, tight race. And we'll get ready for the men to go out.
I got second there by 100, I think. Yeah. Tight second there. Look at that, eh?
Extremely so between those two, de Villiers and Pierce. So not long to go before we see the men in action, including one Peter Kutsia, 53.05 this morning, and well inside those times.
I mean, he's 3 this morning. I missed the heats this morning.
Yeah, he was great.
Wow.
But it was Mila Dracopoulos grabbing the victory in the women's final. Let's hear from her.
Very excited, Mila, right next to me. Congratulations. Take us through your race.
That race was pretty tight between all the girls. I mean, we all have a pretty strong backstroke. And I'm just so grateful to God that he helped me pull through at the end. Even though it's not the time I would have hoped, I'm just so grateful to God that He's always with me.
What does competition do for you? How does it motivate you, especially when you are in this environment of the final?
It motivates me to keep on going. I mean, I've been training so hard for this, and to reap the rewards feels fantastic.
Congratulations. Go and celebrate, Mila.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Crystal. Congratulations, Mila Dracopoulos, capturing the victory in the women's 100 backstroke. That is the woman done and dusted for now, as we welcome the men back to poolside. This is for the men's 100 backstroke. First up will be that B final. Dylan Wright getting out the blocks. So who was that fist bump for there, Chad?
I'd like to give the boys a little shout out there. Christopher looking very focused there, so very excited to see what the boys go.
Yeah, that was sent over to Christopher Stradom. We'll be competing in lane 2. I like the little nod that he gave you. Very, very focused. But
looks very confident, eh?
Yeah.
Good run, Russ. He's been around for a long time. Really good swimmer.
Yeah, Ron will be competing in lane 4. Ronan Turon, 21 years old, big man from Tshwane. Move over to Liam Vierby, another Tshwane swimmer. Caden Naidu, the KZN flyer.
Yeah, we had a good tussle, me and Caden, in the 50 and 100 fly in the Durban first set of trials. I don't know what you call it, the Toll Champs, whatever we had. No, he was really good. He was literally, I think, 500s behind me in the 50 fly. Probably should have got the touch, actually. I was very fortunate to get on the finish. But
geez, that's incredible. And
really good.
Imagine Michael Phelps sitting at home saying the exact same thing about getting the touch. And we looking
Stop it, don't start.
Lane 8, Elijah Dredge.
He's going to come back now. I'm going for 8 golds.
There's the men's B final of the 100 backstroke. Plenty of gold swimming caps in the water. 5 swimmers representing Tshwane. And away they go. Lap 1 of 2 in this B final with the men. Picking up the boxes, Ronan Turon.
Ruan looked good in the start there, pushing that 15 nicely.
And there he goes.
Like I always do.
Ruan Russ. And he's going to take the lead over in lane 2. Looking good. Christopher Stradom just in second position. Liam Vierby leading the way. Christopher Stradom competing in lane 2. He was the guy, of course, that gave you the little nod of approval.
There we go.
Earlier.
Focus. I love it.
And look at him. He's going very, very well.
Coming in.
Christopher Stradom. This is going to be very tight. Over in lane 6, though, it looks like it's wrapped up. Liam Vierby fighting on. Liam, he gets there,
probably,
and it is
7-5,
Liam
nice.
Vierby. 5-7-5-8.
Wow.
Finishing ahead of Ruan Russ and Ronan Turon rounding off the top 3.
It was a great second 50 from Liam, man.
Wow, that was magnificent. That comeback of note.
Really good.
Over in lane 6, Liam Vierby grabbing the victory, does the 20-year-old from Tshwane, doing so in a time of 5-7-5-8. Ruan Russ with a 58.22, and Turon grabbing 58.26 to round off that top 3 in the B final. And just looking back at the action. See, it really was that finish from Liam Vierby that just completely tore up the script.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I like to see the outside guys just really going for it, you know, with nothing to lose. I always find, like, if I get drawn in lane 108 or like 7, I just feel like I have to just go for it.
Is that it
you know,
motivates you even more?
Absolutely, because, you know, you're kind of like written off already, you know what I mean? Especially like like last night's Tenor Free, you know, the youngster from 16-year-old, right?
Mielov.
Coming back last 50. I mean, it's amazing, you know?
Well, we were speaking about that today because Mielov, and I mean, from our positioning, lane 8, we kind of
see it.
Yeah.
We didn't actually see him come through.
No.
Last 20 we only saw him.
And Chanel stood up and she was just like motioning to us, like, look. And then suddenly, you can believe it when you saw him just
I couldn't
flying
believe
through.
it. 16. No, I spoke to him afterwards. He wasn't upset, by the way. He just didn't see the board properly.
And what was his reaction like when you spoke to him afterwards?
No, he was happy. He was pretty happy with the swim. I told him, man, come on, man, 16.49 is amazing.
As we welcome the finalists for
this is a big
men's
one,
final.
guys.
This is huge.
Hang on, this is a massive one.
Huge.
We've got Ruan here that could.
I know.
That could also get the time here.
Yeah.
This is actually a really, really good.
So Peter Kutsia, of course, has already got it wrapped up. But
Yes.
Ruud van Reenen with that 5.422 entry
yes.
time.
And he led off the relay in 5.50, I think,
Yes, he
on
did.
On the first day, right?
Yeah, he did. So he's got 5.374
Wow.
is that target. And
7.4, okay.
And next to him, you've got Peter Kutsia,
Come on.
who holds that record of 5.278.
I think he's going 52 now. I think he's close to that time.
I
man.
think he could definitely do that. So could
52
we
would
see
be
a new
unbelievable,
SA
yeah.
record? He'd be looking to better his own record. 5.278 was set last year in this very pool. So Peter Kutsia is ready up against the likes of Halkard Muller, Vickers Potgieter, Henry Duvenaka, Ruud van Reenen, Jonah Poole-Jones, Cameron Oliver, and Tylee Pearson. This is going to be big. And of course, Ruud van Reenen just outside that Olympic qualifying time. How exciting is this going to be?
Oh, I'm excited. I mean, look, obviously Pete's the man, but it'd be great for Ruud to get that time too. Really, really awesome. Let's go, boys.
And they
Nice.
are away.
That's a good start, huh? Let's see. Come on, boys. There we go.
So a reminder once again, that target time, 5.37 for Peter Kutsia has already done that. But could he look to better his own South African record? As already him and Ruud van Reenen.
His tempo looks a bit higher than usual, eh? It looks like he's really going for this first 50, eh?
Yeah, he's
Like
pushing
to see
hard.
that, eh? Wow. Oh my goodness, 25.3. Okay. That looks like 52, guys.
Making the time in 25.38.
Come on, boys.
And look at them cheering them on.
There we go.
5.374 is the target for Ruud. 5.278 is that SA record for Peter Kutsia. Look at him fly. Peter Kutsia up against Van Reenen. Listen to him go crazy. Just outside the time for Peter Kutsia and just outside the time for Ruud van Reenen, unfortunately. So no new record, no qualifying time for Van Reenen, but a first and second place for the two swimmers. Henry Duvenaka getting third position.
That was a good effort from Ruud, man. I mean, look, a lot of heart there. You know, he had 3 good efforts, 3 54 lows, and I mean, look, Peter was unbelievable there. 52.8 in April. Definitely one of the favorites, like I said, for that Olympic gold in 14 weeks. Unbelievable.
Jeez, another 52 from Peter Kutsia. Remember his entry time today was a 53.05. Oh man, this guy just gets better and better. You could hear the crowd.
Yeah, the crowd really picked up their last 25. That was a really cool race to watch.
Peter Kutsia collecting yet another gold here in Quebec.
Nah, he's had a great week so far. Eh?
No, he really has. And that is the men done and dusted. As far as the 100 backstroke is concerned. And Peter Kutsia will make his way over to poolside. He'll be catching up with Crystal Arnold. Does he look a little disappointed? Not too sure, but...
no, you can't be disappointed with that. Come on.
No, certainly not.
That is unbelievable. He's 0.1 of his best time. Come on, man.
But he would be exceptionally tired. But let's hear from him. It is the man who just obliterated the pool. Yeah, Peter Kutsia grabbing gold once again.
Last year at Nationals, it was a South African record for you, Peter. This time it's gold, and it is under 53 seconds. Congratulations. What does this mean to you?
Thank you, yeah. My body's starting to feel the racing, so to get under 53 was nice. Obviously, would be nice to get a PB and get the record, but under 53, I have to be happy with that.
This Nationals is turning out to be one of your favorites, I'm sure. You are the most winningest of us swimmers thus far. What has been key for this particular year, knowing that Paris is on the horizon?
I think just consistency in training. It's like my whole life has to be consistent. My recovery, my training, all of that. And I've got such a nice setup at Tux. The whole team's so supportive and really having fun there. And I think that's most important.
You say how your body's feeling right now. How are you going to recover? What's going to happen straight after this?
Hopefully a lot of sleep. I think that's most important.
Lovely. Go off and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Crystal Arnold. Congratulations. Over to Peter Kutsia. And I called it. He was disappointed.
Yeah, you were right. I mean, I'm surprised, really. I think he spoke really well there, speaking about his recovery and speaking about his consistency. For all the young kids listening out there, I think that's what's the key, right? Consistency. Right, Derek?
Yeah, 100%. Got to be consistent. That's what I always say every time I jump in the pool, or 3 times in my entire life.
Nah, that was good. That was very impressive. Yeah, I think, look, you can't get a PB every week. I think, I think Pete knows that. But, yeah, I think he was just, sometimes just getting that 0.1 just makes all the difference in the world. Like 1 minute 00 or 59.9 just changes everything. You know what I mean? So I think that 0.1 would have been great, but hey, I still think that's a phenomenal swim, honestly. No one's gone 52 this year, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's a couple 53 lows. So I think he's number 1 in the world, if I'm not mistaken. The French boy was 53.1, so
that
he could be.
Absolutely sensational. I'll double check those exact stats. But, I mean, we keep on with the superlatives when we come to Peter Kutsia. And the guy just gets better and better.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said yesterday, when we first met in 2021, I was shocked that he was 16, firstly. When he said hello, I was like, hello, I was like, hang on. I was like, hang on. I think I should be calling you but you're bigger than me.
He is a very, very big point. And, it's great. A very, very exciting future.
Absolutely. And it's great, I think, I must say, touch on this. I never mentioned yesterday. The team we have in the last 3 years has been unbelievable, So it's just been phenomenal to see how, everyone links well with each other, everyone gets along, and it's a really, really phenomenal team, Even at the Commonwealth Games we had 2 years ago, the Olympics, their first Olympics, all the guys really got on well, and girls, so awesome to have that.
Yeah, that is really, really great to see. And it's also great to see the atmosphere here in Quebec. Day 4, midway through these finals, as we head over to the medal ceremony. First up, we've got the women's 400 IM. Great to see Barry Hendricks will be doing the medal ceremony, the handover. So, grabbing bronze, Marizanne van Jaarsveld.
Silver medal in a time of 4 minutes 53 seconds, 0.47 goes to Marlies Ross.
Marlies Ross collecting silver.
Marlies, yeah, great to see her. We've been on tour together a few times. Amazing, amazing lady, and really great swimmer.
Well, I tell you what, she certainly took the fight to this young lady, and in the end, Dakota Tucker grabbing gold.
Phenomenal freestyle. Actually, just 6-speed kick all the way. Really didn't drop her tempo at all. Just kept that stroke rate all the way through. So tough on the 400 IM. So great job.
And there she is collecting the gold from SASCOC President Barry Hendricks. Great to have him in attendance here in Quebec. And there is the 3 medal winners for the women's 400 IM. And we await the medalists of the 400 iron for the men. And interesting, were you a bit surprised to see Matt Sates opting out?
Well, I had the inside scoop. I knew yesterday he wasn't coming, so I think, yeah. Look, Manny, yeah, he's absolutely. He's got all the goods to be very, very successful in the 400 iron. I mean, I think he's proved it. Like I said, short course. You know, he's the second fastest performer short course in the 200 iron in history. Right to the world record. He's the fastest textile. I mean, it's really, yeah. He's an unbelievable, especially short course. Yeah, I just got to find this legs long course. I think kind of like me at the moment. You know, I just got to get that long course back. You know, we're both looking forward to the short course season in September. So yeah, be challenging for the World Cup title, I'm sure.
As we watch Jean Boshoff now go up to grab his bronze in the 400 IM.
Silver medal with a time of 4 minutes, 29 seconds, .36. Cameron Casali.
Cameron Casali.
Oh, good swim, Cameron.
Yeah.
Great job.
Grabbing silver. And the winner, and it's interesting, Kian Keelock spoke immediately afterwards. He said, thank you very much to Matt Sates. We've been training together for the 400 IM. And
that's nice.
And also the fact that Matt Sates wasn't completely involved in this race.
Kian had a good swim then, man. Yeah, I thought he was phenomenal there. He had I think a 1.8 second drop there. His best time. I'm good.
And there we have Kian Keelock.
Great job, man.
Grabbing top spot. Gold going the way of the man. Originally from Benoni. And now swimming with Rocco and the team over at Swane. So, yeah, congratulations. Kian Keelock seems like a hell of a nice guy too.
Nah, he's a great kid. They, him, Matthew and Peter, I can't tell you what they did, but they pranked me in 2022. Made me very, very scared, I must say.
So you can't tell me on air?
I can't tell you on air, unfortunately. You can ask the boys, I'm sure they can.
No, I'm going to find out from you a little later.
Oh, no. Again, I'm trying to say how...
So it was great seeing the medal ceremony. Congratulations to the various winners. And thank you very much to Barry Hendricks, president of SASCOC. Coming through.
Now we move into event number 409. The winners 50 meter
I think it's time for me to hand over the baton to Chanel. And you commentated there. How about that? And of course, you know Chanel very, very well.
Hello?
What do you reckon?
Okay.
What do you reckon? Should Chanel come in?
I think Chanel jumps in here. I'm gonna move left. Chanel jumps right. Here we go.
Lane 4, Nikita Douglas.
All right, Chanel.
Lane 5, Danica Vinica.
Okay, so we are busy with introducing the ladies for the 50 fly, S14 to S15 and S1 to S13. In lane 1, Kate Elwood. In 2, Minka Janssen van Rensburg. 3, Jannica Krickler. 4, Nikita Douglas. 5, Danica Vinker. 6, Melissa Everson. And in lane 7, Caitlin Murray. So Chad, take us through a strategy for the 50 meters butterfly.
Oh, Chanel, I think we're just going to have to put our heads down and just go for it, eh? So I'm excited to see what the ladies could do.
And the ladies are off in the 50 meters butterfly.
Hello? 38 seconds, .72. Let's see how she can.
And the Aubrey ladies are looking strong with 25 meters to go. Looks like Melissa Everson in lane 6. Danica Venka hot on her heels.
Looks like Danica, right?
And in lane 5, Danica Venka coming in with a time of 33.42, followed by Melissa Everson, 35.85, and Yannicka Krickler in a time of 36.45.
Great swim, Danica.
Great swim by the ladies. There we have confirmation of our results. In first place, Danica Venka. Second, Melissa Everson. And in third, Yannicka Krickler. There you have your replay on the screen. Beautiful streamline by the ladies. And they off in the butterfly event.
Great job, ladies. Sorry, I think that mark was a bit broken.
Finishing strong there by Danica Venka.
Event 411, again, 50-meter butterfly, S14 and S13, multi-class division.
Heading into the men,
Event 412,
S14 to S13 and S1 to S13.
Multi-class division, final. Let's hear it for lane 1. Amkele Bamarana.
In lane 1, Amkele Kamarana.
Awesome, we've got the boys coming up now.
In lane 2, we have James Villas.
Into James Villas.
Oh, James is such a great guy. We were warming up together this afternoon. He's been around for a long time.
Were you getting him some tips for this 50 fly?
I think these guys had a good swim this morning. We'll see how they go tonight. But yeah, we chatted a bit in the warm-up. Told them just to keep loose, especially those hips. Keep them working. And yeah, obviously this is going to be quite an exciting one. 50 fly was my mom's favorite race to watch me swim. So yeah, she loves this one.
Yes, and I'm sure she's watching from home. So in lane 3, we have JP Null. Lane 4.
Here's the main man, Christian.
Cabello Zwane.
Multiple world medalist, Olympic medalist. Unbelievable. Christian Sadi.
Yes, Christian Sadi dipping under that Paralympic qualification time this morning of 32.50. He went 30.65. Let's see what he can do tonight.
Let's go, Chris.
And in 6, we have Mpo Ganye back at it again after that great swim in the 100 breaststroke.
He's doubling up tonight, eh?
And he's always feeling the beats, feeling the vibe. Great to see.
Yeah, another easy double there. 20 minutes apart.
And they're off in this 50 meters butterfly. What a great start there by Christian Sadi.
Christian looking great, man. This morning he was absolutely flying. Privilege watching him at the Commonwealth Games live, taking that silver back. Unbelievable results.
Yes, closely followed by Amkele Kamarane in lane 1. And we also have JP Null following in lane 2.
Let's see Chris, will he come through tonight now? 30.3, wow.
But it looks like all Christian Sadi. 30.3.
Another qualifying time.
Yes, I'm sure he's going to be very happy with that.
That's really awesome. 0.35 faster than this morning. Great job, Chris. Awesome.
All smiles all round while we waiting for confirmation of those results. And there it is, Christian Sadi, 30.30, followed by James Villas, 31.24, and Amkele Kamarana, 31.65. There we have the replay of the start in the men's 50-meter fly.
Great job, guys.
What a great battle there between Amkele and JP.
Great job, gents.
And as the officials walk to the opposite end of the pool, getting ready for the women 400 freestyle B final, where our SA record is held by none other than Karen Prinsloo, 4:07.92, and the Olympic qualification time of 4:07.90.
Wow. That's crazy, actually. Now I have to break the African record just to make the Olympics, eh?
Yes, and I mean, she did that time in 2014,
Yeah.
and look where we are 10 years later.
I know, unbelievable. I think, like we spoke about last night with Derek, the swimming has just moved on so much in the last 10, 15 years. It's unbelievable, really. All events, actually.
Yes, and it's still great to see these records there. I mean, looking at Catherine Meeklem, 2008, still holding that SA record, 400 IM.
Yeah. She broke the world record in 2009, I think, short course. Singapore, right?
Yes.
Singapore, November, second week. 400 IM. You were there that tour, weren't you? You were there?
No, I
You were
wasn't.
in Berlin.
I wasn't in Singapore. I was in Berlin.
Look at that, we got a picture together in Berlin.
Yes, myself, you, and Mandy.
Yeah. Really, really good times.
Yes, so just having a short little break before the ladies coming out in the 400 meters freestyle.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be a big one. But before we do, we're going to go through to the medal table, our medal ceremony.
Yes, medal ceremony looks like for last night's 4x50 relays.
A little bit of controversy there, but yeah, all good. Fun relay to watch, regardless.
Yes, you have that dash for cash.
Exactly.
Anybody's game.
We've got Sam Ramsamy presenting the medals. The great Sam Ramsamy. Amazing to see him here at these events. I was with him in Doha for the World Championships. Absolutely phenomenal man. Really instrumental in helping South African sports in the last 35, 40 years. Unbelievable. Still looking as young as ever.
Yes.
Uncle Sam, I call him.
Yes, not only South African sport, but also African sport, doing great things.
Absolutely.
All around the continent.
Absolutely.
There he is with our resident DJ, Logan. Always on the decks,
Hey,
spinning the tunes.
he's had a great night tonight, eh?
Yes.
Shout out to our boy Logan.
Yes, always great having him down here in South Africa.
Now we move into the medal ceremony.
And we are ready for the medal ceremony. Event 316, men's 4x50 freestyle relay. And there we have a great shot of the crowd.
There's the hooligan, Michael Hooligan. Let's go, Hooli. That's his nickname, by the way.
And here come the medal winners. Back to that great shot of the crowd. I'm sure they're really looking forward to 400 freestyle, and we still have some relays coming up a little bit later.
Bronze medal with a time of 1 minute 54 seconds, .25. Western Cape Acrobatics.
There we have our bronze medal winners from the Western Cape.
Great job, gents. Those are our boys, you know?
Yes, they are. Would have been great to see you in action there too.
I know. But you know,
But
getting old. You know, I got to save myself for the 100 flights tomorrow. Next year I'll do all the relays, I promise.
Silver medal with a time of 1 minute 54 seconds, .18.
the silver medalist, aquatics, Gauteng. There we have Luca Halshausen in your picture.
Oh, there's Luca. We trained together a few years before moving both our separate ways. Really good kid.
Yes, both of you were training down in Durban, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. We live very close. Our families live very close. We usually train together sometimes.
1 minute, 52 seconds, .90. Western Cape Aquatics.
And
there we go.
And the winners there, Western Cape Aquatics 18. There we have Joshua Esterhazen in your picture.
Great job, team. See, they don't need me, Chanel. Winning gold medals without me. Easy work.
Gold and bronze.
Gold and bronze. Great job, team.
Congratulations to the men in the 4x50 freestyle relay. And so we're moving on to the ladies 400 freestyle, starting with the B final. Then we're going into the A, where we'll hopefully get another qualification time there by Dune Kutsi.
Absolutely. Thanks, Uncle Sam.
Thank you to Samra and Sammy for handing out the medals. And they're the ladies getting ready for the B final, for 400 meters freestyle.
All right.
Chad, 400 free, favorite event?
I was just about to ask you that question. I was saying, how many 400 frees have you done in your career, you know?
I think I could count on one hand, to be honest.
You know what, I was, one of my favorite events when I was younger, I actually got the silver at the Youth Olympics, the first ever silver medal, actually, at the Youth Olympics in 2010.
Okay.
3:51.05.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
Not too bad.
Look at
Boy,
you.
did some freestyle back in the day.
Look at you. So in lane 1, we have Amelie Klein. 2, Carly Antonopoulos. 3, Caitlin Horn. 4, Hannah Robertson. 5, another Hannah Nielsen.
Hannah squared.
In 6, Alexia McCarby. In 7, Maroni Jacobs. And 8, Kieran Oates. There we have Jacobs in your shot. And Nodes right next to her. And they're off in the B final for the 400 meters freestyle. Yes, Hannah Nielsen having a great swim this morning, leading comfortably from beginning to end, especially that last 200 meters, finishing extremely strong.
Yeah, I think tonight's going to be quite important for all four finals, really. It's just the pacing. It's just to see how these girls pace it, you know. I think you see a lot of different tactics. You know, some of the guys are tending to take it out quite harder, but I always find a nice middle 200 squeeze is always good, you know. Hungarian squeeze, that third 50.
So kind of swimming progressive?
I like that, yeah. I think back in the day when I was planning this event, that's how I used to do it. I used to kind of, that last 150 was kind of all out from that third to last turn, you know?
So would you do a 15-meter turn on that last turn?
I don't know. I think the best event I ever had was that 400 IM from 2014, where I was 56.9 that last 100.
Oh, wow.
But I was 15 on that last underwater. Maybe saving a bit too much that first 200, eh?
So the ladies have finished first 100 meters.
Wait, 102.9 there from Alexa, right? Not too shabby.
Yes, it is. Ladies looking strong. We have Carly currently in second, followed by Klein in third.
Hey, the girls in the A final are dancing over there. Have a look.
Always feeling the vibe. That's our resident DJ, Logan, on the decks. Thanks again to Logan for being here.
That's our boy Logan. He's coming to my birthday dinner tomorrow.
Yes. The big one, Chad's birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Any plans?
Oh, Chanel, you know the plans. Can't give it away live on air, but nah, we got Nazi's for dinner. Very excited.
But first we have some business.
To take care of, absolutely.
Business to take care of,
I'm
correct?
probably going to forget my birthday tomorrow because, I'm very excited for this 100 fly tomorrow. And like I said earlier, I think it's going to be a great match, me and Maddie, battling it out for the gold. And let's not forget the 50 fly champ, Jordan. 18-year-old Jordan, he just finished high school. So, I think that's going to be a nice little three-way battle, and hoping to get the victory tomorrow on my birthday. I don't want to lose my birthday, but let's see how we go.
Yes, so in lane 4, that was Hannah Robertson turning in first place, 2:11. Really coming through strong with 200 meters to go. And it's still Hannah Robertson, followed closely by Carly Antonopoulos. Carly coming back very strong with just over 100 meters to go. But it's still Robertson turning in a time of 3:19.15, followed by Antonopoulos 3:19.39. And then we have Klein in third, 3:20.94.
See, they put the squeeze on. Middle 200. That's the key.
Yes, there we have Coach Troy once again on the other side of the pool, cheering his athletes on. One of the greats in open water swimming.
Absolutely. He was shared a lot of tours together. I think he's had a great start to his coaching career the last 4.5-5 years, I'd say, especially coming back to South Africa from Dubai. So yeah, Coach Troy doing some great job there.
Yes, definitely, with all the youngsters, especially at Sanjay. And there's Coach Mark Randall right next to him.
There we go. That's our generation, eh?
Yes. Two of SA's great distance swimmers.
Absolutely.
Looks like Carly finishing strong in lane 2. And it is Carly finishing in a time of 4:25, followed by Robertson and Horn in third.
Great job, ladies. Great final 200, actually. Carly had she put the hammer down that last 150, yeah?
Big smile there by Carly.
Always great to see.
This morning she went a 4:31, now going a 4:25. And there are your results. Carly touching in first place, 4:25.15. Hannah Robertson in second, 4:25.78. And Caitlin Horn, 4:28.86. A big congratulations to the ladies. And there we have a replay of the ladies diving into the B final of the 400 meters freestyle. What a finish there by Carly, Chad.
Unbelievable, yeah. I think great to see. Just great to see them pushing that last 150, and really tight battle there, actually. It's a little two-way battle at the end. Really, really good. I think Alexa maybe took it a little strong the first 150, but like I say, always good to see that.
Yes, always.
But now's a big final now.
Yes, moving on to Heat 2, the A final in the ladies 400 meters freestyle. In lane 1, Corne van Skulpik.
Corne and Stephanie, both great girls.
In lane 2, Stephanie Houtman. In 3, Dune Kutsia. Definitely the one to look for in this event.
Absolutely.
In 4, Cullen Lotter. In 5, Hannah Mouton. In 6, Catherine van Rensburg. 7,
That's
Lisa
a nice system.
Kutsia. Yes, it
sisters,
is.
eh? Oh, that's nice.
And in 8, Lee McMurran.
All right, Chanel, so we've got 4:07.90. This is going to be a tough time to get, but I think Danae and Callan are going to be pushing each other there with Hannah.
Yes, Dune coming in with a time of 4:10. Hopefully she can dip below that mark. Thank you very much to Mr. Chad Lecaux for joining us tomorrow. Again,
Awesome.
a
Thank
big
you,
happy
guys.
birthday for tomorrow if we don't get to chat to you, and good luck for that 100 fly.
Thanks, Chanel. We'll see you guys there. Let's go, ladies.
And they're off in the A final for the ladies 400 meters freestyle. And looks like Dune could see her going out nice and strong there in lane 3. And it is Dune Kutsia in lane 3, 28.93, followed by Cullen Lotter, 29.44. Actually a tie there for second. Both ladies going 29.44. And great to have my colleague back.
Yeah, thank you. Great to have Chad taking over the comms. It was great to have him here as always. It's 2 days of rest before we take to the pool tomorrow as we watch this A final. In action. It's a biggie with plenty of eyes on the likes of Dune Kutsia, Callan Lotter and Hannah Mouton, lanes 3 to 5.
Yes, and it is. Dune Kutsia turning in a time of 59.53, followed by Callan Lotter, 1 minute 85, and Hannah Mouton in 101.58. But it's all Dune Kutsia out there in the front.
21-year-old Dune Kutsia swimming out of 20 in this 400 free.
Yes, great to have Dune back here in South Africa. We know she trains over at the University of Georgia. So she's also trying to qualify, trying to get that A Olympic qualifying time. She's had a great week so far, winning the 200 meters butterfly. So let's see what she can do here.
Yeah, looking exceptionally strong as Dune Kutsia. And she'll come through at the midway stage, making the turn.
Yes, Anna. Battle for third place. So it is Dune Kutsia, 202.58, followed by Callan Lotter, 204.80, and Hannah Mouton, 206.78.
4 laps to go of this women's A final in the 400 free. At Olympic qualifying time, once again, 4:07.90 is what they'll be targeting.
Yes, so if she wants to get close to that Olympic qualification time, she needs to come back in the second 200 in about 2 minutes and 4 seconds.
As she gets into the 6th lap.
Powering away on this third 100 meters. You can see Coach Eugene cheering her on. Helen Lotter also having a great race there in second place. But it seems to be anybody's game with third between Mouton van Rensburg and Kutsia.
Dune Kutsia out in front. 2 laps to go. 3:06.22 at her penultimate turn. And looking her absolutely flying. There's daylight between herself and the competitors.
Yes, Lotte is still currently in second place, and we have a new person in third, Catherine van Rensburg.
And here goes Danae, turning for the final time as she heads toward the last lap, and she turns in 3:37.88. A reminder once again, the time that she's looking for, 4:07.90.
And Lotte is still in second position, followed closely by Van Rensburg and Mouton. So we have about 25 meters to go. These ladies putting on the kick, speeding up the arms. Dune with about 6 meters to go.
And they're screaming her home. And she'll come home in 4:09.43, outside of that time, but applaud her nonetheless, because that is a supreme performance from Danae Kutsia. Finishing second, Callan Lotte, and Catherine van Rensburg grabs third. What a performance once again from Danae Kutsia. 4:09.43, doing it again.
Yes, great one there by Dune Kutsia. Just short of that Olympic qualification time of 4:07.90, but we seem to have got the nod of approval, so she seems to be quite happy with that.
Oh, what a talent, Danae Kutsia. Another victory for her, 4:09.43.
Callan Lotte coming in second with a 4:17.18, followed by Catherine van Rensburg and a 4:18.10.
So that is the women's 400 freestyle completed. And we'll welcome the men to the side shortly. And then we head into those relays. Tonight's relays, both the women's and men's 4x100 free. Promises to be an exciting finish to the evening. Day 4 of the SA Aquatic Championships here in Quebec. But before we head over to the next bit of racing, going to hopefully move over to Danae Kutsia, and she is gathered there with Crystal Arnold. So fresh from her win in the 400 free, let's hear from Danae Kutsia.
What an amazing Nationals 2024 it's turning out to be for you, Danae. How would you describe it?
Thank you. I was off to a little bit of a rough start in my 800, but I just kind of tried to swim myself into the meet, and as I've said so many times, just have fun and just enjoy the process. It's so nice to be back home again and swimming with everyone, and this is a PB, my first PB of the week, so couldn't be any more happier.
Keep getting better. What are the other events that you have lined up for the rest of the week, and how's the body feeling?
Yeah, I'm a little bit tired, but for now I'm entered in the 1,500. Don't know if I'm going to swim that one, it's far, but we'll see. And then I might have the relay tomorrow night, but we're just going to talk to the coaches and see. Might be done, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah.
And if you're going to say anything to anybody at home who's watching and thinking, Danae, I mean, how are you bringing out these best performances just at the right time? What would you say to them?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of tough to stay positive even through the lows, but I think, as I would always say, just trust in what you're doing. You've done the work, and I know it's hard to have slow swims and down times, but just try and trust in the process and enjoy it while you're doing it. So.
Well, it's brilliant when mentality and execution meet. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Crystal Arnold. Congratulations, Danae Kutsia. A terrific victory. Yet another win for her. This is turning into a sensational week for the swimmer from Tshwane, or representing Tshwane, as we await the men's to come through. And it is the B final of the men's 400 free. And first out, it's one of our competitors from India. It is Anurag Singh, followed by Stefan Engelbrecht.
In 3, we have Roberto Gomez.
Connor Albertine coming through now. And Connor Albertine having put in a very good performance earlier today. Also the man who loves the mid-bar.
In 5, Bernard Bolderard.
Then 6, Ethan
And over in lane 6, a 21-year-old from the Western Cape, Ethan Bailey.
Then 7, Sven van der Linde.
In 7, Sven van der Linde. We also saw him early on in that 400 meters IM.
And the final competitor in this B final, Daniel Billings from Gauteng, 17 years old. And that is the lineup who will be competing in this 400 freestyle. Here we go. 8 laps of the pool.
In your picture, we had Connor Albertine. Gentlemen getting ready for this B final. And they off. Great underwater work there.
A good start in lane 5. Bernard Wolfart. Leading the way, just in lane 3, Roberta Gomez.
Followed closely by Bernard in 27.40 and Connor Albertine 27.64.
One lap done. 7 to go.
Yes, so a lot of swimming for these gentlemen. Looking very comfortable over the first 100.
A nice fight back there from Bernard Wolfart over in lane 5.
Yes, Gomez turning in second, 57.50, and Connor Albertine, 57.77.
Certainly feels as if the vibe is even picking up, especially with that music.
Yes, they really bringing out the tunes for these athletes.
It's lovely to witness, and you see plenty of the fans, they're watching the action, but not only that, dancing to the beats. And they're not witnessing supreme swimming, taking to the waters yet in Quebec as we approach the midway mark of this men's 400 free B final.
And it's still boulder odds with 200 meters to go, 1:59.24. Followed closely by Connor Albertine, 2 minutes 73. And now it is youth person in third place, Ethan Bailey, 2:01.19.
Yeah, Wolfart, the only swimmer to dip below the 2-minute mark in those first 200 meters.
Yes. 300-meter mark. This is where the swimmers start making their move.
Three laps to go. And Wolfart still out in front, just ahead of Albertine. Ethan Bailey in third.
Albertine really looking strong. Flying down in lane 4 as they turn with 100 meters to go. It's neck and neck between Volmerant and Albertine. Bailey still in third place.
Bernard Wolfart just edging ahead of Albertine. This is an excellent battle between the two men in gold.
Yes, but also down in lane 2, Stefan Engelbrecht coming back strong with 100 meters to go.
And here we go, turning for the final time.
Albertine it is.
Albertine in front now. You hear the cheers. He's wearing gold. Will he grab gold? We'll find out. And just over 25 meters, Albertine, this is where he starts to pull away, and this is where that long course swimming comes.
What a great last 125 meters by Albertine.
It has been absolutely brilliant. Connor Albertine, and he is cruising to the victory now. And the win is secured. Gold medal going towards Connor Albertine. Bernard Wolfhard grabbing second, and third place going to Ethan Bailey. Connor Albertine doing so in a time of 4:02.56. A great victory for the man from Gauteng. So this B final done and dusted. And confirmation once again.
Connor Albertine in first, 4:02.56. Then we had Bernard Wilmerand, 4:04.78, followed by Ethan Bailey in third, 4:06.39.
And we prepare ourselves for that A final with the medals on offer.
Yes, and what a lineup we have. Starting with Chris Milov in lane 1, coming back very strong in the last 50 meters of the 200 freestyle yesterday.
Yeah, it's nice to see him in an outside lane.
Again.
Yeah.
Again.
We saw how well that worked for him last time out.
Yes, just on the opposite side of the pool this time. Then we have Kasali back in the water again after that 400 IM swim. Cladwell, Peterson. So, whew, it's going to be a cracker.
Yeah, very, very excited for that race still to come.
For the men, 400 meter freestyle.
We speak about it. Let's see these competitors make their way out. And here is the man we've been talking about, Chris Mielov. You heard Chad Leclerc mentioning earlier. I spoke to the young man. He's young, but he's a big guy too. Chris Mielov, just 16 years of age, swimming out of Ekurhuleni.
Then we have Arno Krier in lane 2.
Next up, Cameron Kasali. Oh, we've just witnessed him in action, collecting a medal. Can he add another one to the collection?
Yes, back in the water again with those funky pants. Still loving it. In lane 4, we have Adrian van Beek.
In lane 5, we have Matthew Caldwell.
Then we have another Ekurhuleni swimmer, 18-year-old Matthew Caldwell, going into this event with a 3:59.89.
Lane 6, Kushakra Ravat.
In lane 6, we have our swimmer from India, doing a few big steps there. I'm not sure if it was a few lunges to walk the legs. Krishaga Ruat.
Then it's Ross Patterson, 18-year-old from KZN.
And in lane 8, Henry Lowe.
So that completes the lineup for this A final of the men's 400 free. Medals on offer. And looking at those entry times, certainly keep your eye out on Adrian van Beek and Matthew Caldwell. Nothing to choose between them, both men getting 3:59s to get through to this final.
Yes, definitely. Looking at the gentlemen swimming this morning, everybody looked extremely comfortable. So I think the gold medal can definitely come from any of these lanes this evening.
And they are away. Excellent start out in lane 2 from Arno Krier. And we keep on mentioning his name. And keep your eye out on Chris Mielov. He may be in an outside lane, but as we've seen, it certainly does work in his favor, or it doesn't hamper him, should I say.
Yes, he definitely likes to come back extremely strong in the second half of the race.
And he was actually leading the way there after that first lap.
Yeah, definitely look out for lane 1 in the second half of this race. Looking very comfortable out in lane 1. The time of 26:29. Then we have Adrian van Beek, 26:59, followed by Arno Krier.
Chris Mielov, early up the blocks, is the young big man.
Matthew Caldwell coming back strong with a 55:58. But still, Milov in lane 1, 55.05.
Caldwell certainly starting to make his presence felt over in lane 5.
Yes, Adrian van Beek also looking very comfortable in lane 4. As they turn at the 150-meter mark, Milo, Caldwell, and Van Beek.
Milov was in front there, but only just. And you presume that this is probably Caldwell's moment to strike. And still those two men out in front.
Yes, I think everyone's still feeling very comfortable because they know they still have 4 laps up the pool to go. Still a lot of swimming.
So that is the halfway stage, and Caldwell has taken over the lead ahead of Mielov. Van Beek lying third.
Yes, turning in a time of 154.89. Milov turning in 154.97, and Van Beek 155.49. And it's Caldwell followed by Malov and Van Beek at the 250-meter mark.
Yeah, 3 laps to go. Yeah, in the A final of the men's 400 free, and that's before we head over to the relays. So the last individual race of the day.
Yes, looks like Matthew Caldwell starting to pull away from Milov in 1.
Excellent swimming from Caldwell, and he is well out in front now. Milov still holding on to second. Adrian van Beek.
Van Beek also coming back strong. But we know Chris has that infamous last 50 meters.
Oh, you hear the crowd going crazy. Willing them on, the coaches screaming. 1 lap to go in the men's 400 free final. The A final, medals here for the taking.
Second and third are going to be very close. It's a 3-way battle. But Matthew Caldwell definitely pulling away from this field. With 25 meters to go. Milo fighting back in lane 1.
Now look at them willing them on. This is going to be tight.
Then we have Cameron Casali coming back strong with his last 25 meters.
But it is Matthew Caldwell going through with the victory. Matt Caldwell gets the win, 3:54.27. And Chris Mielov finishing second from lane 1 again. Last time out it was lane 8. And in third place, Cameron Casali, fresh from his medal a little earlier in the evening, grabbing yet another bronze for him, but gold going the way of Matthew Caldwell. What a race.
What a last 25 meters by Casali. And the results are in. First place, Matthew Caldwell. In second place, Chris Milov. And in third, Cameron Casali.
Caldwell getting a 3:54.27. He'll certainly be happy with that. And just looking at his entry time, that was well above. His winning time was well below his entry time. And just goes to show you can't read much into it. And also was it a case of him just biding his time, making sure that he got into that final with Matthew Caldwell, the victor. Excellent performance as we say goodbye to the individual races for the evening. And as we head over to the final event of the night, that will come in a few moments' time. It is the relays. Once again, the fun stuff.
Yes, there we have our replay of the A final in the 400 meters freestyle. Do you think his head was getting a bit hot so that he just threw his cap off there in the end?
Yeah, I think so, certainly. Although it would have been hot. It's a little, it's quite hot inside here, thanks to this roof at Newton Park Swimming Pool. A little chilly outside, but also there's no question that he'll be pumping from the excitement and being exhilarated from having captured victory. But enough from me. One we found out from the man himself, Matthew Caldwell.
You got to hear this, because not only is it a personal best, but by how much, Matthew?
4-second PB.
Yes, we'll take that. That is an unbelievable swim. Did you know it beforehand that you had that in you?
Yeah, I had a feeling because I just worked over the plan with my coach and executed it properly, and there we go.
Okay, unpack the plan. What was it?
It was just mainly my own race, but build it up each 100 and then last 150, let it go.
It's been an unbelievable few weeks for you. Africa Games, medal there with the silver and now a gold, and you are national champion. Can you sum it up in words?
It's been a lot of racing recently. It was from African Games to Sanjay, now to nationals. It's been rough, but we've managed to get this far, so we can definitely go further.
And definitely celebrate. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations there to Matt Caldwell. 4-second PB.
Yes, what a swim by him. He definitely left it all in the pool there tonight.
That's like almost unheard of. Beating your PB by 4 seconds.
1 second per 100.
Jeez. That is like Chanel van Wyk times. That's incredible.
What a great swim there by Matthew. Congratulations. Definitely a bright future ahead for him.
That intro from Crystal though. Pick it up from me. 4 seconds. Beat my PB by 4 seconds. Well done, Matt Caldwell. The winner in the men's 400 free. As we head back to the medal ceremony.
Yes, there we have that replay of Matthew after that race. Was definitely on fire that last 50 meters.
Yeah, that was sensational from him. Coming out of Ekurhuleni, 18 years of age, an extremely big man, and a massive result in the scheme of things. Gold going the way of Caldwell. Speaking of gold, going to move over now to more medal ceremonies as we acknowledge the swimmers who have done brilliantly tonight at Newton Park Swimming Pool.
Yes, and in your shot there we have the crowd. Looks like Coach Paulo Gabriel's over there, giving some advice to the swimmers. Again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors: National Lottery, Arena, Sascock, Sports Arts and Culture, Southern Sun, and Aquila.
Women's 100-meter breaststroke, S14, S15 multi-class gold medal goes to Kate Allwood.
And on our screen, ladies 100-meter breaststroke champion, Kate Allwood. In the S14, S15 category. Congratulations, Kate.
Another gold there for Western Cape. And a massive smile worn by Kate Allwood. Gold is hers.
And we're moving on to women 100 meters breaststroke S1 to S13. There we have our CFO in the building, Mr. Mafata. And again, thank you to all of our amazing officials. In third place, we have Ivana Vinica.
Moira Norden handing over the medals as we welcome Danica Venka to the stage. She will be collecting her silver medal, and of course, let's not forget that brilliant time she swam, and in doing so, capturing a ticket to Paris.
And the gold medal, ladies and gentlemen, go to Alani Ferreira.
And in first place, Alani Ferreira. Another great swim there by her. Also booking her ticket to Paris 2024. Congratulations to all the ladies.
Congratulations to Alani Ferreira. Yet another goal to add to her ever-growing collection.
Maybe you have our VIPs in your shot.
Including Barry Hendricks, who, of course, we saw earlier doing the medal handover. Barry Hendricks, the president of SASCOC.
And Mr. Sean Adriansa alongside him. So we're on event 405, men 100 meters breaststroke, S14 to S15. There we have our gold medalist in shot, Eli Lawrence, all the way from the Free State. We have Coach Ty Slattery in your picture.
Yeah, what an impact he has had for Paralympians. Him, a former Paralympian himself.
Yes, what a great inspiration. Not only to the Paralympians, but to everybody.
So sticking around with the men's 100-meter breaststroke, S1 to S13. And Paul Mainganye collecting his medal. Silver going the way of Mpo. Young man from Gauteng.
And our winner, Nathan Hendricks. Nathan's had some very impressive swims over the past couple of days.
What amazes me with Nathan is just how focused he looks each and every time. And I mentioned the word a little earlier, intimidating. I think he's swimming next to him. He's wearing those goggles, only he's wearing a smile now. But he looks pretty scary when he puts his mind to it. And I mean, we've seen how intimidating he is once he gets into the water.
Maybe that's his game face. But chatting to him, always a smile on his face. What a great competitor. And what an amazing week he's had so far. Also booking his ticket to Paris 2024. Moving on to the ladies, 100 meters backstroke. In third place, Hannah Pearson. Yes. Hannah Pearson was also our 200 meters backstroke champion, now finishing in third place in the 100.
And was Michaela de Villiers capturing silver in the 100 backstroke.
Yes, Michaela was entered on that 54 seconds this morning.
Yes.
Yes, great swim by her, out in lane 7.
And the winner of the women's 100 backstroke. Congratulations, Mila Dracopoulos. What a victory. She was extremely tired after a race. And it's to be expected because she put in a brilliant performance to capture the victory.
Last night winning the silver medal, tonight winning the gold medal. Congratulations, Mila.
Well, smiles all round. Look what Hannah Pierce looked delighted. Gave us a big hello as she walked past.
Yes, Hannah always has a smile on her face, and Hannah's little secret around the pool. So she generally swims with a nose clip when she's swimming backstroke.
Yeah.
And she names all of her nose clips.
Oh, wow. That's incredible.
Yes, so she names all of her nose clips. Whoever's the lucky recipient, she has about 4 or 5 that she brings with her every single competition. I remember the last tour we were on, the nose clip's name was Henry. So I'm not too sure if Henry's here today, but Hannah, keep up the great work.
Well, that's amazing because almost, not quite Henry, but Henyu Juvenaka going up to grab bronze in the men's 100 back.
Yes, in second place, Ruud van Reenen, just missing out on that Olympic qualification time. But he still has the 4x100 medley relay, if I'm not mistaken, to look forward to in a few days' time, where you can hopefully get the qualification time.
Yeah, we'll certainly be holding our thumbs for it. And here is yet another gold going the way of Peter Kutsia. Once again, nailing that Olympic time. Didn't really matter. He had already done the job. Plenty of questions were, could he beat his own SA record? Unfortunately, he was just out. But the gold all but wrapped up.
Yes, what a great swim there by Peter. I think missing that SA record by splits.
Peter Kutsia, remember the name if you haven't already. He's going to be spoken about for many, many years to come.
Yes, it's great swimming by all the gentlemen.
So, as we move over to the next set of medals.
Yes, we're heading on to event 409, the women 50-meter butterfly S14 to S15 category. That's Kate Elwood back on the podium, finishing in second place there.
And the gold medal in a time of 38 seconds, 0.46. Ladies and gentlemen, hear me now. New world record, Minka Janse van Rensburg!
Minka Janse van Rensburg, a new world record for SA Sportsperson of the Year with a disability. Look at the smile, look at the arms. And another gold medal. Minka Janse van Rensburg. Wow, wow, wow. Congratulations to her.
What an incredible swim by Minka. I mean, posting a time of 40.4 this morning, now going at 38. What a champ. And you can't get that smile off her face.
No, not at all. Congratulations, Minka Janse van Rensburg.
Heading on to the women 50 meters butterfly S1 to S13 category.
So Joannika Krickler grabbing bronze. It's not the first time, and it won't be the last time that we've seen her at that medal podium.
Silver medal, time 35 seconds, 0.85. Meliska Everson.
In second place, Meliska Everson, all the way from KZN.
And the gold medal, ladies and gentlemen, time is 53 seconds, 0.42. Danica Vinnica.
And Danica Vinnica capturing gold in the women's 50 butterfly S1 to S13. Coming out of central karting, and she grabs gold.
Smiles all around by the ladies. Well done.
We now move into the medal ceremony for event number 411, men's 50-meter butterfly S14, S13.
Heading into the medal presentation for the men, S14 to S13.
Will be presented by Madame Moira Lodal. Men's 50-meter butterfly S14, S13 multi-class, silver medal. Time 34 seconds, 0.74. JP Now.
And in second place, we have JP Now.
Represented by Okaleni.
And the gold medal, ladies and gentlemen, time is 51 seconds.
But numero uno, gold going the way of Amkele Kamarana. Lovely photo op for the two men. Kele with the gold, JP with the silver.
We now move into the medal ceremony for event number 412. Men's
Heading,
the butterfly S1
heading into the medal ceremony for the men's 412. What a great swim by these gentlemen. To 50 fly S1 to S13. Where we had another swimmer booking their ticket to Paris.
Men's 50 in the butterfly, S1 to S13 multi-class, bronze medal, time 38 seconds, .46 goes to Cabello Zwane.
Cabello Zwane going up to collect his bronze medal. 21-year-old from at Central Gauteng.
Silver medal, time is 31 seconds, .24 goes to James Villas.
And in second place, we have James Villas, also from Central Gauteng.
And the gold medal, ladies and gentlemen, with a time of 30 seconds, .30 goes to Christian Sadi.
Christian Sadi, you cannot keep a good man down as he makes his way to top spot once again. Christian Sadi grabbing the gold. And he is, of course, Paris bound.
Yes, he is. So what status is he on now? Looking at business class? How many gold medals is that?
I mean, I've lost count when it comes to Christian, because it's easy to lose count with him, because he collects them like I collect strokes on a golf course. But yeah, he is, I mean, I reckon first class. Done and dusted already. Doesn't need to worry about anything else.
Private plane, maybe?
Actually, you're right. Yes. Private plane for Christian Sadi. All the way to Paris. Well done to him. Yet another supreme performance and capturing gold in that men's 50 butterfly S1 to S13. And that wraps up the medal ceremony as we move over to the final event of the evening, which features 4 races, two either side. It's the women's and the men's 4x100 meter freestyle relay. If you were swimming in relays and it was the same discipline like we're seeing tonight, so 4x100 freestyle, what leg do you enjoy swimming the most?
To be honest, I really don't mind. But first or last? Yeah. Start up with a bang or chase the pack down in the end.
Or finish up and then get the plaudits.
I guess so. I don't think of it like that, but...
So this is going to be very quick, folks. Strap yourselves in. It's always one of the highlights, watching these great relays at the end of the evening. The crowd really gets behind them. And 3 lanes will be competing in this, the first of 2. And we've had Gauteng, Eastern Cape, and who are you rooting for? Maybe this side, Western Cape?
No, I'm going to go for the home team.
Eastern Cape?
Eastern Cape, let's go.
Wow, a lady after my own heart. Proud of you. Jeez, it only took you 4 days in Quebec and you're already a local. As we move over to the start.
So we have all 3 teams represented by the B teams of their respective provinces.
McCabe leading things off for Gauteng. Jessie Laderak swimming for Eastern Cape, and Lee Christie in the water for Western Cape. 100 meter free, 4x100 meter free. It's going to be extremely quick. 2 lengths of the pool for each swimmer.
Yes, Leah Christie off to a great start there in lane 5, but Jessica Lee hot on her heels. Leah Christie turning in a time of 28.53. Then we have 29.12, followed by 29.26.
So not much to choose so far between the competitors. It is Laderak. Looks slightly in front. As we say that, Christie making a good comeback.
And it is Laderak turning in a time of 1 minute 0.53, followed by Leah Christie, 1 minute 0.59, and Alexa McCabe, 1 minute 0.96.
Jeez, I tell you what, Sienna Coates had a terrific dive during the transition for Eastern Cape, because yeah, there was so little space between the two sides, and suddenly she opened up quite a big gap. And as I say that, it does also look like Hannah Kromhout has closed that gap considerably.
Yes, so we have Darwell, Close, and Kromhout currently in the water.
Sienna Coates leading the way for Eastern Cape as she comes home to reach the midway mark of this 4x100 free relay. The swimmers waiting to take the baton.
Yes, Sienna Close having a great 100-meter freestyle leg here for the Eastern Cape.
That was a great swim from her as she passes it over now to Caitlin Horn, who's tasked with doing the duty. Grace de Jong in the water for Western Cape, and it's Kira Lees who's swimming for Gauteng. So just 3 laps to go in the first of 4 relays. And it is still Eastern Cape out in front.
Yes, with Caitlin Horn, followed closely by Grace de Jong and Kira Lees.
So no doubt you'll start hearing the crowd start to make known their appreciation of what is transpiring out in the water, because of course it is the local team leading the way. The Eastern Capers out in front. Caitlin Horn.
That's 25 meters to go for these ladies. And we have one more takeover. We will have Erin Hudson, Emily Palmer, and Emma Mitchell.
And Palmer is in the water now for the Eastern Cape. 2 more laps to go. And then you start hearing the crowd get louder and louder. And keep an eye out on Emma Michelle from the Western Cape.
Yes, and in goes Erin Hudson.
Michelle will be looking to chase down the front runner, Emily Palmer. Crowd starting to pick up. Just 1 lap to go in this opening 4x100 free relay. Making the turn, doing so in 3:30.36. And the other crowd starts to get louder. It's the locals, and this is brilliant.
What a swim by Emily Palmer.
Emily Palmer handing off the opposition.
Yes, the 15-year-old from the Eastern Cape finishing strong with 10 meters to go. Followed by Emma Mitchell from the Western Cape.
Eastern Cape cruising to the victory. What a swim for the local outfit, and the applause plentiful, and rightly so. Western Cape grabbing second, and in third spot, Central Gauteng. So a great way to kick things off in the 4x100 meter freestyle for women as we get ready for the second and final race in the women's event.
Yes, heading into this A final, we have some exciting swimmers. Just looking at one of them, Erin Gallagher, leading off the team. So the good thing is about this, so if you're leading off the relay, your time stands.
Yes.
So I'm sure she'll be going for that 100 freestyle Olympic qualification time.
Oh, we can keep an eye on that. It's going to be extremely exciting, and no doubt her teammates will be watching with a keen eye as we welcome the teams out to the pool deck. First up, Ikuruleni coming through now. The team of Carissa Van Rooyen, Ashley Skolts, Scarlett LaRue, and Tanner Lindsay.
In lane 2, Eastern Cape Aquatics, Kendra Fenter, Myra Dia, Jamie Motes, Tumi McDowell, Donald.
Then we've got Central Gauteng, Giselle Moritz, Kaylin White, Madison Scorgi, and Hannah Robertson.
In lane 4, Aquatics Gauteng, Twane, Erin Gallagher, Hannah Mitton, Sam Straw. and Johanna Baez.
That's going to take some beating, that side. But Western Cape, in lane 5, Michaela de Villiers, Inge Weideman, Grace Morris, and Lonnie Jansen.
And in 6, we have KZN A-Team, starting off with Jessica Carmody, Mila Drapopoulos, Carla Mikla, and Megan Stewart.
And finally, in lane 7, it is Twane, Christine Vessels, Georgia Els, Lisa Gutsia, and Callan Lotta. Here we go, the 4x100 free. Of course, remember we've got the men's coming up a little later.
And they off in this ladies 4x100 freestyle relay. Erin Gallagher off to a great start, but Michaela de Villiers right there with her. And out in lane 1, Carissa van Rooyen.
Keep an eye on that Erin Gallagher performance. Making the turn. Doing so in 26.38 does Erin Gallagher.
Followed closely by Michaela de Villiers in a time of 27.42. And Carissa van Rooyen in 27.69.
Gallagher will be handing over to Hannah Maton. And as we look at that, looking very, very strong. Over in lane 4. Hannah Maton taking things over.
Inga Vademan in the water for the Western Cape, and Ashley Scholes out in lane 1.
Told you what, we were keeping an eye on that, looking at that Olympic qualifying time, and unfortunately Erin just outside of that mark. The second leg now of the relay.
So we have Hannah Mouton currently in the lead.
So Hannah Maton coming back for Twane.
Followed closely by Inga Vademan.
Vademan certainly pushing hard there against Hannah Maton.
And also looking at Mila from KZN after just winning that 100 meters backstroke, fighting back strong for Team KZN.
Hannah Maton handing over now to Sam Straw. And she'll take things over for Twane, 22 years of age. Meanwhile, over in the water for Western Cape, Grace Morris. They're currently lying in second position. And in third, KZN, Carla Mikla, taking over swimming duties now. Well out in front, the Twane outfit. Making the turn, Sam Straw heading back to do the final handover.
Yes, followed closely by Grace Morris and Carla right next to her.
So Sam Straw fighting hard, and Sam Straw, the final handover going now to Joanna Bass for Twane.
Lana Jansen in the water from the Western Cape.
And she's followed by Megan Stewart from KZN. The action continues. Just over 1 lap to go. Western Cape fighting hard to try and catch up to Twane. So Joanna Bay still out in front.
And Megan Stewart for KZN currently in third place.
And listen to the crowd cheering them on. Joanna Bass out in front, pushing hard. And this is a great fight back from Western Cape and Lonnie Jansen. But it doesn't matter because Joanna Bass is going to capture victory for Twane. And it's a tight finish. KZN getting third spot. 21, Western Cape 2. KZN 3 as we say goodbye to the ladies in the 4x100 free. Congratulations to the team of Erin Gallagher, Hannah Matson, Sam Straw, and Joanna Bass. There we have confirmation. Lining off the top three, Western Cape and KZN. Two more races to come tonight. Day 4 of the SA Aquatic Championships here in Quebec 2024. Interesting, and next event we will have two teams from the Eastern Cape, both the A and the B sides, and they'll be up against Western Cape B. Swimmers to make their way out onto pool deck.
Yes, looking at heat number 2, we have some big names starting off their respective relay teams. Jordan Eaton, Clayton Jimmy, Peter Kutsia, Kobe Mbele, Chris Milov back in action again, Luke Oakman. It's going to be an exciting one.
Welcome up the three sides to the pool. Swimming in lane 3, Eastern Cape, the B outfit, represented by Bryce Minderin, Joshua Hyung, Connor Bagley, and Carlo Brits, a name we've got to get used to quite a few times over the last couple of days.
In lane 4, we have Western Cape B team, Adam Moncherry, Stefan Stain, Dylan Wright, and Vikas Potkiper.
And in lane 5, third and final side to take part in this opening race of the two Eastern Cape outfits, the A side, Brandon Chapman, Matthew Pretorius, Kanan Bryce, and Nicholas Pretorius. So going to be quite a few quick swims. Entry times pretty close between Western Cape and EPA. So 4 and 5 presumably is where the battle is going to be fought out.
And they off. So we have Mindadon, McCherry, and Chapman in the water. Looks like Brandon Chapman off to a great start in lane 5.
Moncherry fighting back well for Western Cape. Very well, in fact. Wow.
And
that's 1/100th of a second. 1/100th of a second. That's sensational between the two. Very little separating them as Moncherry now makes his presence felt.
Yes, with 25 meters to go.
Moncherry coming through nicely, leading the head of the arrow. As I say that, there's a nice little fight back there from Brandon Chapman, and it's now Eastern Cape leading the way.
It is Chapman with a time of 53.00, followed by Western Cape B team 53.28, and Eastern Cape B team 54.76.
So Matthew Pretorius in the water for Eastern Cape now. Stefan Stain representing the Western Cape, and Joshua Junk for Eastern Cape B. And still out in front, Eastern Cape, Matthew Pretorius holding off the efforts from Stefan Stain. Stain's stroke speed, sorry Chanel, looking to be slightly quicker, trying his best to catch up.
Yes, as you said, great battle panning out between Western Cape B team and Eastern Cape A team.
So it really is all between these two outfits up front. Western Cape and Eastern Cape. Eastern Cape in the water for them now. Kane and Bryce. And it's Dylan Wright for Western Cape. Meanwhile, for Eastern Cape B, Connor Bagley in the water.
Listen, what a turn there by Dylan Wright, staying underwater for about 10 meters.
Dylan Wright did go ahead and he's lost that lead now. Great swim from Kanan Bryce. And as I say that, geez, this is neck and neck. This is going to be a fantastic finish between these sides. No one giving an inch. 2:39.61, playing 2:39.75.
And looks like Vickers Potgieter with a great takeover there. Followed closely by Nicholas Pretorius and Carlo Brits in the water.
So who's it going to be? Potgieter or Pretorius? Western Cape or Eastern Cape? Look at this. So with the slight edge, Western Cape, with Vickers Potgieter going along nicely. And yeah, you can see he has pulled away slightly. That's probably the biggest gap we've seen all night.
Yes, but Nicholas Pretorius hot on his heels. And Vickers is bringing in the kick with 25 meters to go.
Vickers Potgieter holding on to that lead, pulling away now. Powerful strokes, powerful finish. And he will grab the victory for Western Cape, their B outfit, and they will win in a time of 3:32.51. Eastern Cape coming home in 3:34.61.
What a last 25 meters there by Vickers Potgieter.
I was actually going to ask you at the end of the ladies' race. I forgot to do so, but I'm going to do it right now. Who was your player of the race for this one?
In which one? This one?
This one.
Had to be Vickers Potgieter at this last 25 meters. Wow.
Agreed. Wholeheartedly.
What a stellar performance there by him.
I mean, if we look back at those swims, Western Cape and Eastern Cape, the first three competitors, I mean, there's nothing to choose between them. They just kept on. It was like a matter of splits of like 2/300th of a second each and every time. This time around, Vickers Potgieter, he proved to be the difference.
The game changer.
Yep, the game changer, and he went and drove his team home to the victory line. As we head to the final event of the evening, it's been an extremely busy calendar, extremely exciting one. And of course, we'll all return tomorrow for more of the same. But first up, let's see who will finish first in this, the final race of the night. It's another freestyle 4x100. Ekuleni out in Strydom, Lotte, Van Heerden and Domitar.
Then we have Western Cape A team, Luke Altman, Joshua Esterhazen, Jonas Poole and Frans Malhebber.
So Ekuleni coming out now is that one and only Chris Mielov, Matthew Caldwell, of course, who beat his PB a couple of minutes ago by 4 seconds. Alongside Cameron Oliver and Anand van Rensburg.
Then we have KZN A team, Kobe Ndebele, Guy Brooks, Ricky Lothering and Caden Naidu.
Now the turn of Tshwane, Clayton Jimmy, Blake Godfrey, Aidan Bourneman, and Alex Goddard.
In six, we have Aquatics Gauteng, Clayton Jimmy, Blake Godfrey, Aidan Bourneman, and Alex Goddard.
Apologies. Tshwane earlier, it was of course Peter Kutsia, Andrew Ross, Arno Creer and Luca Holzhausen. And finally, in for Johannesburg, Jordan Eaton, Roberto Gomez, Declan Egger, and Jordan Bradshaw.
I'm walking down the street with my Nikes on. You see Andrew Ross?
Are those the lyrics?
With his little swagger, yes.
Ah, you learn something new every day.
Uh-huh.
Thank you very much.
Nike sneakers, Nike tackies.
Oh, nice.
And he had Nikes on, so he was doing the little moonwalk as he was getting his
cool.
introduction.
As we head through to the final race of the night. Ekuleni, Western Cape. Ekuleni B, we've got KZN, Tshwane, and Central Gauteng. And away they go. Peter Kutsia, keep an eye out for him.
And they're off. Nice clean start by the gentleman. Looks like Clayton Jimmy out in lane 6. And it is Clayton Jimmy out in lane 6, really taking it out in this first 50 meters.
And very well done there for Tshwane.
Getting a time of 22:57. Followed by Peter Kutsia and Kobe Ndebele.
Well, not sure what happened there. over in lane 6. I hope he hasn't injured himself, because now suddenly it has moved over to lane 5.
It looks like he did a 50 time trial.
Okay.
Because unfortunately they weren't able to swim the 50 meters freestyle race yesterday, so I think he's just getting ready, getting that feeling of the 50 meters freestyle, which he'll swim later on in the week.
And that's why we've got experts in the house, like Chanel van Beek.
Yes, and we have Guy Brooks in the water now. Guy Brooks, Andrew Ross in a heated battle there. But also Matthew Gladwell coming back very strong in the middle lanes.
You can forget that interview with them a short while ago with Crystal Arnold. And that is a terrific comeback over in lane 4 as KZN lead the way. As I say that, over Botswana, Arno Kriya fighting hard too. Looks like it's going to be a battle between those two outfits for top spot.
In the water we currently have Michael van Heerden, Jonah Jones, Cameron Oliver, Ricky Lostron, Arno Kruger, Aiden Worman and Declan Egger.
And look at this battle unfold between KZN and Swane.
Seems like it's all going to be down to this last leg. In lane 4 and lane 5, Caden Naidu or Luca Holzhausen.
Naidu versus Holzhausen in this, the final leg in this men's 4x100 free.
And we also have a great battle out in lane 2 and lane 3 between Van Rensburg and Malherbe for that 3rd position.
Well, listen to the crowd roar their approval. We heard from Chandler Cloud a little earlier speaking about what a good swimmer this young man is, Caden Naidu. Naidu versus Holzhausen.
Yes, Luca not letting him go.
Lanes 4 versus 5.
Yes, 25 meters to go.
Naidu going strong. Next to Holzhausen.
Luca looks like he's coming back stronger with the back end speed. It's all about the last 5 meters.
And it goes away off KZN. Wow.
What a swim there. 0.03. Nothing in it there between Caden Naidu and Luca Holzhausen.
Caden Naidu holding on. It looked like Holzhausen might have just had the edge if there was about another meter to go. But Caden Naidu doing absolutely brilliantly, and in doing so, grabbing the win for KZN. And in second place, going the way of Swane. And in 3rd position, we had Kawa Ting. So that wraps up the events for the evening. It's been another fantastic night of swimming. From myself, Derek Alberts, and from Chanel van Beek, it's good night from the commentary box. But let's head downstairs for more goodbyes from Crystal Arnold with a very special guest.
Of course, the SA National Swimming Championships take on extra significance when it is an Olympic year. And before we leave you, we have Barry Hendricks, who is with us, SASCOC president. Of course, Paris is top of mind, Barry. Just over 3 months to go until we are there. And what have you thought of the caliber of swimming here at Nationals?
Well, first of all, let me thank Swimming South Africa for inviting me, the presidents, Alan Fritz, Sam Ramsamy, Sean Adrianse, the CEO. It's been an absolute pleasure to see the cream of the crop from South African swimming in action and getting ready for the Paris 2024 Olympics and Paralympics.
Yeah, do not forget that. Paris 2024, it's on the horizon, and from the swimmers that we've already seen qualifying times from, how proud are you of the likes of Tatiana Smith, Kayleen Corbett, Peter Kitsia, as well as our Paralympians like Kat Swanepoel and Christian Sadi?
So for us, it's a pleasure to see 4 years of hard work coming to fruition. Most people don't understand the amount of work that gets put in by the swimmers every day. And all that we can say to them is, and the coaches, thank you for your time, thank you for your efforts. And we really look forward to delivering a quality Team South Africa to Paris 2024, but also the youngsters coming through to LA 2028.
It's about a year since Bidvest got involved with the OPEX program. Have you already seen the impact of that?
Yes, the athletes are much more comfortable, much more confident. They don't have to worry about petty expenses. We know that it makes a huge difference to athletes' lives. The Bidvest OPEX sponsorship is a game changer. And it's not for 1 year, it's over a period of 4 years. So that sustainability and consistency was really important for us and for Bidvest. And we want to thank them for that sponsorship.
Sure, there's a lot of work behind the scenes that we aren't even aware of. But between now and July, how busy are you?
I am extremely busy. There are so many things. You must remember SASCOC has 6 components under its umbrella. So if I was just an Olympic president, it would be much less. But we have 6 components: Olympics, Paralympics, Commonwealth Games, World Games, School Games, and a host of others. So we are comfortable in delivering that mandate, but it means that you're traveling a lot and that you're really putting time and effort into making things work in SASCOC.
What is your final message to all of the swimmers that are here and have been competing already? We've got 2 days left of these SA Nationals.
I simply want them to go out there and do their best because they've trained so hard to achieve and to get to this event. Do your best, give it your all, make your parents, make yourself proud and your friends proud, because you will get recognized if you put the hard hours in. And that is what we're looking for: dedication, commitments, and then you're going to be recognized and you're going to be part of Team SA someday.
Massive thanks to you, SASCOC President Barry Hendricks, joining us as we close things on day 4. More action will come your way tomorrow. I've got one name for you tomorrow to look out for: Chad Leclos, so you better be watching.
As we move over to the second.
Final.
Chapman, Jordan Eaton. Young Matthew Sates says we break it.
Anyone can still hold his breath.